That's it, yes. Good morning, everybody. That's Cake and The Distance. God, we were talking and already starting the radio show. All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Jim Norton in studio and Sherrod Small once again.
Indeed.
Feeling sick, I hear.
A little bit. Halloween got me. But
Halloween knocked you down a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Whose plane landed with a parachute? That just distracted the hell out of me.
A former Walmart CEO. Yeah. His plane, it came down. You saw it rocking with the parachute. It was crazy, but it landed on top of a truck.
Really?
Driven by a mother and her kids.
So it's a single-engine plane, I'm guessing. Like, it's probably like a John Denver thing?
Yep.
Not necessarily, because Lee Abrams, who we used to know very well at XM, he had one of these type of planes. I think it's a little bigger than the John Denver plane. You could get these planes that have a parachute.
But they can actually land with a parachute? Wow.
Yeah, it landed with a parachute. It rocked right down to the fucking highway.
Lee Abrams at XM, he would put a sheet outside his office. He down there in Washington, and he'd go, we're going to Cape Cod for lunch to have some chowder. Who wants in? And then people would sign up. And then he would fly them to Cape Cod. Wow. They would have some chowder, let's say, and then they would be back in their homes by night.
That's big.
And he had one of these type of planes where he goes, you got to go with me. You know, even if you don't trust my flying, I got a parachute.
Yes. That's what happened with this. Like 21 minutes after they took off, something failed, and he was like, just pop the parachute.
How many planes have a parachute, you think? How many models? Not many, I would assume.
No.
I know the last thing I'd want to do for lunch is get on a plane with a guy who looks like fucking Stan Lee and is high.
He was the best. I loved him.
Yeah, I like Lee.
That was a dumb move when the company got rid of him. He was a mad genius. The guy was nuts. But he would fly. He would go to Chicago for deep dish and then be back by night. Yeah, he would just take these quick little day trips all over the place for food. He was like a foodie type of guy, and a lot of people at XM back in the day certainly took him up on a ride.
Rich people who fly their own planes boggle my mind.
Yeah,
like these adventurers. I get you want to have some adventure, but if you have $100 million in the bank, just fucking hire a private pilot to fly you.
I would assume they got guys though that are always working on their planes at least. So
look at that. There's video of it. There's video of everything. That's amazing.
And the guy's okay, right?
Yeah, the guy's okay. I remember you had a great bit about not wanting to fly a plane.
Who did?
You did.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember.
I think Travolta was in it.
Oh, it was probably about this. Yeah, I vaguely do remember that. Once I film something, I fucking wipe it out like a goldfish.
You're done with it.
Oh, my God. I don't want to think about it. If I see myself, I'm like, who is that fucking zero? I can't even recognize me.
But the guy's totally fine.
Yeah, three people, all minor injuries.
And if he didn't have a parachute, all those people would be dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead.
So shouldn't that be mandatory that those small planes have parachutes?
Yeah. I would think if you're in the market to get a small plane, you would pick the one with the parachute. Why wouldn't you?
How about big planes? How about we work on bigger parachutes? So the next time there's a problem at 30,000 feet, they're like, oh, we're going to have a slow descent down. Don't drink because it's going to tip forward.
How big would that parachute have to be?
Enormous.
The fucking Dallas Cowboy football stadium?
It would have to be very big and very heavy.
Well worth it.
Just have it all folded nice on the top of the plane.
And
just
where
in
would it
case.
land? Anywhere it lands is going to start problems.
But at least if you're on the plane, you don't give a fuck. you're happy.
By the time it got down, they'd have people there for you because it'd be a slow descent.
Yeah.
You know,
with cocktails waiting for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it all nice for you.
What is it, Emirates?
Huh?
It's like Emirates Air.
Yes. Yeah. The Emirates Air just kind of slowly lowers, except they throw the Jews out on the way down. You know, Arabic airline.
Did you see the commercial with Jennifer Aniston with the shower on the plane?
No. Is she showering?
And a bar.
Well, I've seen those planes, but I haven't seen her shower.
Yeah, they had a full shower.
Wow. I hear they're the best airline in the world. Everyone says like them or Singapore Air or Etihad. There's a few of these like Arabic airlines that are supposed to be fucking amazing.
Just extreme.
Well, the cheapest flight is like $20,000.
Oh, that's easy for me.
I know, you rolling in it.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll take that when I'm going to Jersey. I'll rent a private. I flew private once and it was fun.
I flew private a couple times. It wasn't on my dime.
I want to fly private. That would be wonderful.
It was not on my. It was for Oddball. It was Amy and Aziz had it, so I just fucking hitched a ride. Remember me, guys? When I was when I was the older guy and you were doing, they're like, all right, get on. I guilted them into flying me. But they, it was a very small plane, but the idea, the schedule of it was amazing. Like the fact is, you're leaving right after the gig, and you're leaving that was fucking phenomenal.
Teterboro, when you going in and out of Teterboro, is all private planes.
Oh, I know, coming and going.
We landed in Newark though, because Teterboro customs closes.
Hey, this guy's This guy wants to tell us why. He goes, I know why they can't put parachutes on the big planes.
Okay,
you want to learn today,
guys?
I
would like to know why.
Okay, let's say hi to Jeff out there on Long Island. Jeff, go ahead.
Morning, boys.
Good morning, Jeff.
So the main reason why they can't put those chutes on the big jets is the speed and the weight of the jet.
Right.
So these things, they're like pyrotechnically deployed. There's like a shape chart that shoots it at the top of the plane. And if you shoot a parachute out of a jet going 400 miles an hour, it's just going to tear it up.
What? No, because then the thing just, you get bigger, like nylon ropes on it, and you shoot it out, but you make sure that they're strong.
Yeah, but what happens is the chute blossoms so quickly, the force tears it up.
But not if you make a stronger chute, because if the nylon ropes are stronger and you have a stronger chute, then it would wind up doing okay.
Okay, good. You should work in the business. So what they do is they put like a ring, and the idea of the ring is it doesn't let it blossom very quickly. The ring slides up the nylon rope.
Right, yeah.
And it's like a drogue chute, and then when it slows down enough, then it pops fully, and it flows down. So,
that's for the big planes? They got that going on?
Well, not the big jumbo jets, but certainly like the Gulfstreams and like Jimmy was saying, if you got $100 million in the bank, you'll probably find a G6. But
Jeff, I think we all know that it would be impossible to put a parachute on a big plane. I hope you know that.
No, I don't think so. Why not just get a bigger ring?
Not in our lifetime. This isn't happening.
They used to land the space capsule, right?
That's what I said yesterday.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
What, with the airbags around it?
No, they used to have a parachute with the shuttle, right, or something.
Oh yeah.
No,
I don't know what the shuttle. The parachute was to slow it down. That's right.
It's like
it was landing.
I Dream of Genie opening on the capsule.
Yeah. That's right.
They actually have a bumper sticker for these for the company that makes these parachutes. It's called Shoot Happens.
Shoot happens.
Fucking hilarious.
All right, Jeff. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we all know that it's pretty much impossible to put a parachute on a big fucking plane.
Yeah.
But man, if you're buying a small one, you got to buy the one with the parachute.
You have to.
This guy's life is okay because he floated down nice.
You have to do it. Why would you not do that?
I don't know. Maybe because it's a slower plane or something. Maybe there's got to be something that you don't get.
It's probably expensive.
And your insurance got to go down too. I'm sure.
Way down.
Yeah.
Definitely way down. I wish we could call Lee Abrams. I don't know if his numbers work anymore because he's got one of these planes. They're pretty fucking cool.
Amazing.
I'm obsessed with Jeb Bush. He was on CNN yesterday. At this point, I'm like rooting for him.
To pull out of this hole?
I'm rooting for him. Like, come on, man.
Get it together.
I'm not going to vote for him or anything, but I want him to just like push through this. I don't think he can, though.
He will not.
His personality is getting in his way, and he keeps trying to tell people, I'm not that guy. Look, this is me, and it's the same guy over and over again.
I owe George W. Bush an apology. His brother's a fucking nothing. I thought he was the smart Bush.
Well, his brother certainly had a lot of personality. Compared to Jeb. I just feel bad for the guy. Lifetime politician. It seems like he's been done well for Florida over the years. But this guy, I just want him to push forward and be competitive at least.
He's a great politician if you're 68 years old.
The old people love him.
Love him.
They love him. But he was on CNN yesterday, and we got it queued up to the point that made me kind of have some douche chills. And then there's more in here that is worth exploring as well. So,
Chevy.
From CNN's interview with Jeb Bush yesterday, listen to this.
Donald Trump is tweeting out every 2 seconds. This morning he said, you should quit. He said all the candidates should quit, except for him.
Oh, what a phony.
Do you think an old-fashioned guy who wants to be a doer, who wants to be a fixer, is really what people are looking
They're
for.
desperate for it. This is the real world. Now, in the pundit world, where it's all about this kind of bizarre tweeting out things that aren't relevant to anybody's real life, that's another subject. I'm not going to win over the punditry class for sure, but I know I can win over people that aspire to a better life for themselves and their family. And as it relates to Donald, he's run for president twice and quit. And I've run for governor in the biggest swing state and won twice. I know how to win. I've done it. I actually know how to govern, which is going to be an attribute when we get closer to the election.
So for the record, for Donald Trump, you're not quitting.
No. I mean, what do we have to talk about Donald Trump? No, I'm not quitting. He's entertaining. He's fun. He says really funny things in the breaks, but in the debate. But I'm running for president of the United States, and it's a serious endeavor. I do it with joy. There's a lot of fun parts of it for sure.
Marco Rubio, he is...
Pause. I don't think we had it queued up properly.
No, we did.
To the grinder part.
That's what the note said.
Oh,
Hold
boy.
on. Taking it back.
We're just listening to this bore be interviewed.
Jeb is the worst.
And so I feel good about
See,
it.
one of the problems is his head moves like his brother. You can't not think of George because he got that. He tries to distance himself, but his head moves. He has that little head bob, and when he does his little arms forward, it's like, no, you're your brother.
Yeah, poor thing.
Is this the part?
saying I'm a grinder. What does that mean?
That means I described it as
I can answer that.
nails before I have breakfast. I'm focused.
Your pause is the worst time.
What does that mean?
That means I described it as I eat nails before I have breakfast. I'm focused. I'm competitive. I set high
don't eat
expectations on
nails.
myself. I knew this was going to be hard.
Fingernails, baby, because you're nervous, you fucking blithering idiot.
He has a
You
Mexican
don't eat
wife.
nails.
He has a Mexican wife who makes some nice nails in the morning.
Yeah, she clips her toenails. He's a submissive. I eat nails and have my ass fucked with a plastic penis before you guys have your orange juice.
He eats nails for breakfast. That's the type of guy he is.
I don't want someone who eats nails for breakfast.
No, he's going to have a fucked up stomach.
Yeah, then I shit out my colon for lunch.
Right.
I shit out bloody pulp for lunch. Fucking boo.
He's a tough guy. He's tough.
I'll say.
Such a dork.
He's a grinder. He digs in. He eats nails for breakfast. That's how he starts his day.
You know what it is? He took all his money from people because he got the most money out of anybody running, and now he got to put up. He got to put up now, and he can't.
Yeah, he just cannot. Play that part again. I want to hear it. I want to hear what he eats for breakfast.
Grinder. What does that mean?
That means I described it as I eat nails before I have breakfast. I'm focused. I'm competitive.
First of all, don't they spoil your appetite? Why wouldn't you have them after? I would never have nails before breakfast.
Ain't the saying I have nails for breakfast?
Right.
Before breakfast.
Before I have breakfast.
Before I have breakfast.
He's not even. Yeah, this
He didn't even say it right.
It's a nails appetizer.
Yes.
Which everyone knows is better than a full meal of nails. And sometimes if I'm out, I'll have a nails appetizer, perhaps a couple of screws to warm me up. Here's a palate
Nice.
cleanser.
What would your dipping sauce be? You got to dip nails.
Motor oil, of course, makes the nails go down easier. Doesn't help them come out any easier, but it gets them down easier. Before breakfast, you don't want too many.
I think I would put some Franks on that. Some Franks.
A couple of tacks.
A little red hot on there.
He goes to Home Depot. Poor thing.
Huh?
I wish him the best.
I just want him to push through and be competitive. It's really uncomfortable to watch.
I think he's not even going to be governor of Florida again. Like, people see a different side of him that we never knew existed.
It's going to hurt him down in Florida.
It's going to hurt him.
I think Rubio's making the move.
He's not even beating Trump in Florida in the polls, or Rubio.
But Rubio's making the move. He went up 9 in the last polling, and Trump is flat or down like 2. And Carson's up a few points, but Rubio is making the biggest
Rubio
jump.
had
He's making a run.
He was great in the debate because one thing he did was a smash jab when he tried to go at him. And he was like, who told you to attack me?
Right. Yeah, they used to be pals.
Smashed
right?
him.
He smashed
That
him.
was one of the key state lines from the debate. The next one was Christie saying, why the fuck are you talking about your fantasy football?
Yeah.
That was a big line. That was against Jeb again.
And then did Chris Christie talk about that construction worker
Yeah,
who's sitting at home watching with his wife, and he's
Yes.
saying to himself, Chris, stop trying to be a regular guy, fat boy.
I don't like when they point out the individual. It's really
I
uncomfortable.
detest it.
I was talking to Terry, who's a mother of 4. Her husband left her 5 years ago.
Brutal.
In a tough position.
Ugh.
I like Chris Christie, but I hate when he does that.
He's getting no traction either. It's all
Because it
about,
seems phony.
It's all about Ben Carson, which is scaring the fuck out of me.
I can't believe it.
No, it's great. Let these dummies. Congratulations, Hillary. If the Republicans run Ben Carson, she will massacre Ben
Just gonna
Carson.
be
Absolutely.
I don't even want to see a black man get beat like that.
By a white woman, it could be a turn on.
Okay, you're right.
It could be kind of a sexual.
I'm in.
I don't know. I don't know who beats Hillary in the end.
Trump is the only one with any kind of shot.
But, you got the groups protesting outside 30 Rock because he's on SNL this weekend.
Who's protesting?
Why?
The Hispanic groups.
Oh, God, they stop
They're
it.
pissed off. They don't think he should be on SNL.
Yeah.
NBC, too. That show, NBC's a mess. NBC is a mess. Because first they banned him, threw him off his show.
Right.
He can't come here no more. NBC Universal.
Right.
Now he's on SNL. They can't go against Lorne Michaels. Lorne be like this, fuck off. I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the parent company's like, what the fuck?
So
dude?
he trumped.
Right. Yeah, of course.
It would look too bad if they stepped in and censored Lorne Michaels. If they said you can't have Donald Trump, and all the advertisers would be fucking furious.
Yeah.
We don't, this is... I almost explain how advertising works, and then I shut up.
So that's it on that's the latest. But Jeb, God, I watched that whole interview. And
Did you?
Yes.
But you lose a bet?
I just have it on. I put CNN on during the day, and then I move around a little bit. If I'm just hanging around the house, and I watched that whole interview. I'm like, just push through. He can't push through.
Did we ever see Jeb's wife, the Mexican wife?
Yes.
And I don't.
She's
she's a cutie.
She was probably a looker in her day.
What day is that?
20 years ago.
Okay.
A little older.
She's an older lady now. He's in love. He loves the lady.
All right.
She's just all right.
Compared to Ben Carson's wife,
That's that one, man. That was an eye opener when you brought that to the show.
Compared to Ben Carson's wife, you're a looker.
Wow. Put a wig on, and I think you're more believable.
She's got a lot of teeth and gums.
Wow, look, no, I can't do this again. This is brutal. You did this to us one other time.
Well, you don't like the red belt with the polka dot skirt?
Oh, my God.
They used to do this joke all the time in like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons where you would see someone from behind and they'd be like fairly attractive and then turn around and be like, ooh, a man.
Yeah.
And it would be all over the place.
I don't even think she's attractive from behind is the problem, though.
No.
You don't even need that. You don't even need her to turn around.
That's the exact face that they would.
She's attractive from a satellite photo.
You're so right.
Oh, man.
That is the face they'll be like, duh.
They say love is in the eye of the beholder, but that is he's pushing. He's pushing that one.
Yeah. Didn't he think the Earth was 6,000 years old until recently?
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah. He's one of those guys.
What do you mean till recently? Has he changed his tune on that?
Oh, I don't know.
But there's a lot of people that believe that.
6,000 years old.
There's a lot of people. That's not a small group of people.
They're morons.
There's a lot of people that believe the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
What are you talking?
And we worked with one of those people for a while. Black Earl believes that.
Oh, come on.
Black Earl?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe he
Black
believes
Earl
that. He
Douglas.
couldn't.
He believes it. We've talked to him on the radio about it.
Come on, Earl.
There's a lot of people. I don't know the percentage of people that believe this, but there's a lot.
That's hilarious.
A whole bunch of people, and he's one of them. I don't want my president thinking the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
No, not at all.
I don't give a fuck about his health care, stance and his taxes and all that. I want a president that believes that the Earth is way more than 6,000 years old. Let's start with that.
I want an atheist president. I really do. I've never thought that before. But I don't want someone who's looking forward to the afterlife. I want someone that wants things to be good right now.
Agreed.
Right here.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
the guy you want fixing things for you. Yeah. Not someone who's looking for the greater good in heaven.
Yeah, let the pastors do that shit.
Someone who's like, we got 60 years left. Let's make this place a lot better because it's currently a shithole. Like, that's the thinking I want.
Yes.
Will we get that, Jimmy?
No, none of them will ever admit it. Or I don't think we've ever had an atheist run. And I don't even know if I'm an atheist. I just want one as president.
Not a public atheist. I think if you're president of the United States, the last thing you believe in is God.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can't come out and say that.
Carson now says he does not believe that it's 6,000 years
fair
old,
enough.
and he's saying that people are attributing that to him for some reason.
Wait, but then he said he wasn't part of that medical company or whatever, and then there's commercials of him or something, right?
He said they used his image without his permission.
Yep. I think he got one of those CNBC people with that.
Yeah.
Or something. Was that with the New York Times story or whatever?
But then
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just asking questions to myself. I really don't. I'm just throwing out words. My fucking hole is opening and words are falling out of it in no particular order.
Still doing it.
But a few people hit me up on Twitter and said that it is true that he promoted that certain device or
It's
that
true
company.
that his image was up there, but he's claiming that they just used his image.
They took it without his permission.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's say hi to Eric in Baltimore. Baltimore checking in. What's up, Eric?
Listen to you three rocket scientists say that Ben Carson's a moron.
Yeah, it is ironic. He's a brilliant surgeon, but and you know what we're saying.
If he thinks that
guy has faith, so his faith makes him mockery for you.
Yes, it is.
And that's what's sad.
No, it's not sad. It should be a mockery because it's a decision he makes. It's a decision. When you have faith, it should be up for mockery because it's a decision you're making to have faith. So why not?
I don't know. I don't even care he has faith. I care that he thought, but now we're finding out that maybe he never believed this, that the Earth is only 6,000 years old. That bothers me a lot. Yes, but I don't care if he has faith.
He's been to more schools than you all would be through, science schools.
That's not saying. Yes, he has.
He knows what carbon dating is. He knows how the Earth was formed.
Yes, he does.
He has a belief. He has a belief of where we all come from.
Yeah.
The fact that you guys just count him as a moron.
Yes, we do.
Like watching monkeys talk about Shakespeare.
No, it's not true because it's not like Ben Carson has the popular science belief. It's not like Ben Carson has what is held as the popular science belief, and we're just three idiots going, you know what, science is dumb. Even though he knows a lot more science than I do, he doesn't know a lot more science than the other 99% of scientists that would say he's a dope and it's not 6,000 years old. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm kind of going by what other people who are way smarter than me are saying, and they're smarter than him or as smart as him.
I just think you guys take every cheap shot you can at him because of religion.
We take cheap
shots at everybody.
God, Eric, now you're ridiculous.
I don't even know his religion.
If you listen to this show for one lousy week, we've made fun of every single person. We don't have a guy.
We just attack Bush.
I'll talk for myself. I don't have a guy. I think Hillary's got a cakewalk to the fucking nomination, but it doesn't mean I want Hillary Clinton as our president. I don't want any of these guys.
Fuck his God.
I like that Trump's fucking up everything. I'm pushing for Jeb Bush to at least be competitive, but in the end, we make fun of all of them.
Yeah.
We just made fun of How many people? We just made fun of Chris Christie, Jeb Bush. Who else in this?
That was it for this one. Just Jeb Bush and Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
So how come you not say anything about us we just mocked a Jeb Bush clip?
No, and I didn't say you guys were against the others. I think that Jimmy, you said a long time ago that comedy that goes for cheap jokes is really cheap comedy.
Making fun of somebody's... sorry, but
reaching for his religion is the easiest thing.
No, it's not. No one makes fun of his religion. What are you talking? First of all, I didn't say cheap jokes are terrible. I say hack jokes are bad. And making fun of the religion of a candidate is, to me, acceptable, and nobody in the media does it.
Right, and we weren't making fun of his actual religion. I think we were making fun of the point that we thought until today that he thought the Earth was 6,000 years old.
Yeah, and in that case, we're making fun of his religious beliefs. Yes, I am making fun of his religion. Yes, I am.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck happens to you when
if he thinks it's 6,000 years old, the Earth, yes, we're making fun of that.
I don't know what the fuck happens to you.
I don't know his religion.
When you die for real, I assume it's not good.
Right.
But I know this much. I know the Earth is way more than 6,000 years old. I'd bet my fucking life on that, easily.
You do know that.
What?
You know that because a scientist told you.
You know what, dude? Yes, I've said
most
it.
things.
Eric, do you think the Earth is 6,000 years old? Are you one of those guys?
No.
Okay.
That's
all right.
it.
So we're in agreement on something.
7,000.
7,000. We're up to 7,000.
Can I?
Anything else, Eric?
No. When you guys get into the politics talk, you guys really get out of your depth of the pool.
I don't think so.
We're making fun of these people. Yeah. What do you want us to do? We're making fun of it. It's this big story. We're mocking them.
I think they're all ridiculous, to be completely honest with you.
If you think the Earth is 6,000 years old, you're a fucking idiot. And I don't care what your religion is.
And man, when we talk politics, the phones light up, the Twitter lights up, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care if people agree with me politically. I just give my opinion on stuff. Right. That's what everyone does.
Yeah, right. That's why you vote in a booth and you pull the curtain. Because
yeah, I don't know who's going to make a good president. I really don't. I've been watching a lot of this stuff because of Trump. He brought me to the table, and I don't see any of these guys being presidential yet.
None of them.
If Trump would propose one decent plan, with policy and everything, he'd be dangerous as hell.
You know what,
Right now he's just soundbite.
I agree. His problem is he's not talking policy.
Because
He's got to start talking, but he's got to start talking something.
True. Yeah. He's got to pull him out there.
He's flat in the polls. He's got to do something, or he's going to just fade away slowly in the next year.
He got popularity because people are so sick and tired of every emasculated person apologizing and groveling. So here's a guy that said some things right off the bat, refused to apologize, and people looked at that. That's how bad we are. Is that a guy just not saying he's sorry is refreshing. And that's kind of people saying we're tired of the state of this fucking culture where everybody's saying they're sorry. But yeah, he should talk a lot more policy. He hasn't talked any.
All right?
Or not enough.
All right, Eric. We got to move on, all right?
But why can't you make fun of this whole thing about it? That's his religion. And then on that end, that's supposed to go, you go, oh, sorry. Gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Why is that this unmake funnable thing?
Yeah, you can make fun.
You should
or unmockable. Why is it?
What are we, children?
You should be able to make fun of anything. Yeah, we all know that. If it's done properly, especially.
Except club feet. I'm against club foot shaming. Absolutely. No club foot shaming. For Pete's sake. Those poor people in their blocky shoes.
And, to Eric's point, we did take a low blow as far as Ben Carson's wife goes.
Fuck his wife.
But we can't help
Fuck Eric and fuck Ben Carson's wife.
That's the question Sherrod is answering is, who could possibly?
I mean, come on. That's a rough one, man. That's a rough.
Listen, don't parade your wife in front of me if you don't want me to fucking take my opinions.
Rough.
You know what? 100%. There's another thing that you can't make fun. Don't mock the candidates' families, or don't talk about their.
Don't parade them in front of me.
Don't use them as look at how great my family is. If you don't want them scrutinized and criticized.
I attacked Jaden Smith and Willow Smith. You know why? Because Will Smith brought them into my life. Right. Fuck those kids and fuck his wife.
Yeah, but she might be a lovely lady. I don't know the first thing about her, but
Probably is.
She's a delight.
We're going old school. We're in the schoolyard. We're in the schoolyard.
He is a lot better looking than her, though. If you're looking at it like that, Ben Carson really is like an 8, and maybe an 8.5. Older man, salt and pepper beard, a gentleman.
That's the old short end of the stick.
His wife
argument.
could be 85% of the women in my family, and I'll bust on those bitches too.
Right,
and they'll bust back. That's what we do.
Right.
Eric.
Ben Carson, he's a fucking idiot. I saw a video on YouTube where he said evolution was put forth by the devil.
He didn't say that.
No, come
What's
on.
the caller's name? Eric?
Let's go to Dimitri fast in Queens. Dimitri, how do we find this video?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, sir.
Literally, all you got to do is Google Ben Carson, Theory of Evolution. He literally said in that video that it was put forth by the adversary.
Satan invented the Big Bang Theory. There it is.
Oh, shit.
Let's see him saying it.
You mean on CBS?
A fucking idiot.
This is Young Turks, though. You're going to have to listen to a lot of babble to get to the actual clip.
Okay, will somebody look for it?
Yeah, we'll find it.
See, I told you.
There was a video that I saw that was just a video itself.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah, we're finding it.
We found the Young Turks talking about it, so thank you, sir. We'll play that in a second.
No problem.
Let me say hi to Greg in Baltimore. Greg?
Baltimore.
Boys,
hey, buddy.
I was calling because the thing I hate about all of these people who call in and say, you're making fun of him because of his faith, what's wrong with his faith? He's not running for president of his church.
Right.
He's running for president of all of the people of the United States who don't go to his church.
And there's a lot of faiths in there, a lot of different faiths. You're right. Yeah, that's why I don't like when these guys talk too much religion and God.
Exactly. If they're going to run for president, they need to not run for a very small portion of the country's money. They need to run for a very large portion of the country's approval. And the thing I love about Fox News right now is that they will push forward Ben Carson and his ridiculous, we need to pay tithings for taxes stupidity. And as soon as he starts running against Hillary and he doesn't have the backing of 15% of the country, he's screwed.
You sound like my social studies teacher or something. He's talking down to us a little bit, isn't he?
But he's got the
I'm not talking down to you.
I think you're talking down to us a little bit.
I think Jimmy was very good when he said that Ben Carson is someone that we can make more funner of instead of he's. Oh no, shit! I fucked that one up too.
Go away.
You're panicking, sir. You're completely coming.
No. Jimmy used the wrong word and then corrected himself.
Right. I do all the time. I'm a fool.
It happens.
I'll see you at church.
All right, Greg.
But I love you, Jimmy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Mister.
All right, there goes Greg. Did we find the clip? What part of the clip? All right, we're working on it. I want to hear that for sure. I don't like any of these guys.
He's gonna take a whooping.
Who do you like, Sherrod? If you had to
if I had to pick a winner,
if you had to,
out of the Republicans or the whole race,
doesn't matter.
Hillary's gonna win. Hillary's gonna win. Hillary's gonna be our first female president.
But if you had to pick somebody,
if I had to pick somebody for my choice, I would still go with Trump. You know why? Take the pressure off of the comedian. Was he saying all that fucking backward shit? Who cares what we say, huh, Jim?
You know what? That's a really good point, too. There would be less attacks on comics because the president would be saying stuff.
Yes, nobody cares what Tracy Morgan says when the head of the country is saying worse.
That would be a fun 4 years. He wouldn't be reelected.
Comedy would be huge. It would triple what he's doing right now.
There's not a comedian alive who doesn't want to see him win. I don't care what he would do to your taxes.
I'm telling you.
What your ideology. There's not a working comic alive that doesn't want him to make fun of for 4 years.
He scares me. I just want to know policy or something.
He's going to buy my mother a house.
He talks about how well he's doing in the polls. That's his main thing every time he gets on TV. I want to know a little more, a little substance. Need a little substance now.
Yeah.
I like that Bernie Sanders.
Bernie. I
like Bernie Sanders.
But Bernie seems too much like a crazy grandfather.
I like Bernie.
Who wants your fucking ball off his lawn.
He wants all your money. I don't, Bernie's just too much.
You think he's a socialist?
Yeah, or close to it, or as close as you can get to it.
That's fighting words, Jimmy.
But as close as you can be to it. He's very, very liberal.
That's why you got to hide your money. I got my money hid.
Sure.
So it doesn't matter who the fuck is in there now.
Where you put it, Belize?
Oh, no, he's sitting on it.
I hit it.
He rolls it up and he slides it right in there.
Right in my hiney?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Who's going to be these vice presidents? That's what I'm wondering about. Who's Hillary's
They just pick another guy on that dumb stage. But I don't know. Hillary probably would pick Martin O'Malley.
It can make all the difference.
Right?
Martin O'Malley,
the other guy that's still in the race. Because who else would she pick? Who the fuck would she pick?
I have no idea.
This is a weird one, man.
I say she ought to pick Bill because then the president and vice president could be married for the first time in history. Oh, God, I've been arguing with the vice president all day. He left the cap off the toothpaste. Oh, God, the vice president forgot to put the toilet seat down. He's fired. I'm just kidding. We could have so many laughs with them.
If Hillary is president, though, then you get Bill. You get Bill for 4 years.
That is fun.
That's kind of fun, too.
But is it the same Bill that we remember getting his dick sucked and high-fiving niggas at McDonald's?
He's a much more serious Bill.
Yeah.
He's very reflective now.
He's old now.
He's a reflective guy.
He's a grandfather.
Oh, hey, welcome to the place, but don't give the vice president cigars. We all know how he acts with those. He's my husband. He's the vice president.
Donald Trump has policies. He's just waiting to bring them out. That's what Kevin in Louisiana says.
Maybe Kevin knows something we don't.
I think it might be time to push some of that shit out there a little bit.
I think so. This is season finale time.
All we know about Trump is he's going to build that wall, which everyone says is impossible.
With a small door.
And the other thing we know about Trump is he wants to kick out 11 million people, which is, they say, is impossible as well.
It's just silly. He's not building a wall.
So those two policies I need a little more than that.
11 million illegals?
I think it's 11 million, and I think that's the number.
That sounds like New York alone.
If Trump gets his way, it would be about 11 million people that he says he will kick out of this country.
What?
And people are laughing at him. They're like, that's impossible. Even if you wanted to get that done, it's impossible.
But it's still, if you do 6 million, I ain't going to be like, you're a loser.
I don't even think you can do 1 million.
I don't think so either. How you going to get them?
I don't know. Let's, Kevin, where are these policies? Where are these policies?
I'm not really saying he's got policies. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be a strategy of his to not come out with policies yet? And you come out with him and it's a bad policy, that gives everybody a year, 11 months to tear him apart, where if he just comes out with a little bit at a time.
But he just...
I don't know. I'm just thinking that it could be a strategy.
But he just talks about how great he is and how great he's doing in the polls, and that was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed it every single time, but now I'm sitting back going, okay.
There's got to be more.
You're doing great in the polls, but what else? What else could you...
That book came out yesterday, too. He had his book release at Trump.
What book was it? You heard about Jeb Bush's book, right?
No.
You didn't hear about this one?
What happened?
No. It's that's why I'm obsessed with this guy.
Nobody
I'm rooting for him.
He's a man of today.
He put out a book that I think has 7,000?
Yeah.
7,000 of his emails in it.
It's not a book, it's an ebook.
Why did he put out a book of just his emails? 7,000 of them.
And what is it to prove that he's not afraid of putting his emails out there?
Like Hillary, he's going at Hillary with that?
Is that all that is?
Yeah, it's like if everybody cares about emails, here are my emails.
No one cares about his.
And no, that's not true because I was watching and they said he had over 200 and something thousand emails. They knocked it down to 7,000. I think he's trying to also show that he has a little personality because when he's writing an email, he's a little looser.
Oh, really?
I'm obsessed with him.
That's not brave if Jeb Bush releases his emails. If I release my emails, that's brave. That's a brave move.
That's
Braveheart, the movie.
But I wouldn't be surprised if that happens someday, though, with Jimmy.
Yeah, that'd be a very interesting book.
At the trial, would they release your emails? Because it's court ordered.
We have the Ben Carson clip if you want.
Okay, Kevin, the Donald Trump thing has been a lot of fun. I'm on board, but I think a lot of people are looking for a little more substance now. They need some of that substance.
Yeah, we'll see. Never know.
All
right, later, guys.
All right.
Yeah, what happened to Kareem? Why is Kareem up there with him? It's a weird.
Kareem has a doc on HBO, I think, right?
It was on last night or tonight.
How was that? I heard he was going to say some things. Did anyone see the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar thing?
No.
What?
He was here a while ago. I guess we couldn't get him because the Tasmanian Devil wouldn't book him on our show.
She's nuts. He has a publicist that. Look, I could say it. I saw from with my own eyes, man. Right outside this studio, she's yelling at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I'm like, you can't yell at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ever.
Why was she yelling at him?
He's the greatest scorer in NBA history, if not the greatest player ever. I don't know, because we've heard stories about her. She was screaming during our interview.
What?
Because
in the other room.
In the other room, we brought him in. I thought we gave him a very good interview, and he had some kind of book, a children's book or something that was illustrated.
For Black History Month, it was about black heroes.
That's right. That's
okay.
Right. And we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I grew up a huge basketball fan, not as much these days, but I still take a peek. And so we want to talk basketball with one of the greatest players ever. And we're going to get to your book. Relax. And she's in the other room. But they're not focusing on the fucking book. Get them talking about the book. And then he leaves. We had a good time. We took pictures with the guy. And then I saw right outside the studio, once again, her just screaming at him. Like,
at Kareem.
Yes.
He should have gave her a nice elbow like she was in the paint.
And then there was a moment where Kareem looked at me and he could see that I could see that he's being yelled at.
Right.
And he was ashamed.
Yeah, but you know what?
He was ashamed that someone was watching that.
He deals with her. There's a part of me that think he likes it. They travel together a lot.
Yeah.
And she's notorious. Everyone in the building can't stand her. She's very, very difficult.
You know what she needs, huh, Jimmy?
I do. I think she knows what he needs too. I think she straightens Kareem out for some reason.
Oh, like he likes that kind of.
Without a doubt, because he's such a. There's no one that doesn't kiss his ass.
Yeah.
But I don't understand it. It's sabotaging if you're trying to promote something your client has. To just keep him off certain shows is stupid. She's putting him on small shows because they probably treated her nicely. We
treated him great. We gave him a great interview.
Yes, we did.
And we promoted the book properly. Because the thing is, when you do this dumb radio thing, and it is a dumb thing, you know, if you just focus on the book, no one gives a fuck. You get some stories out. Hopefully you have a good conversation, and then you're weaving in the product. That's how it works.
Right.
But some of these publicists don't get it. They're like, they're not talking about the book enough.
They think a 20-minute interview about a children's book is going to hold an audience's attention, and they're delusional.
There's no one is that good at this. No one is that good.
7-minute interview on like a little fucking local news station.
Right.
Then you do the book. Well, tell us about the book. We'll show some pictures.
Right.
What's this page? Well, that's where the artist did the rendition of the child seeing the van and not getting into it like he was instructed. Oh, okay. So it's very helpful for children. Yes, it is very helpful for children. All right. Thank you. We'll be right back on our next, the exploding tampon phenomenon. We're going to come right back and talk about that by a woman whose vagina was blown all over the subway.
Let's go to John in Boston. Good morning, John.
How are you? I don't know why you keep saying building a wall is impossible.
Well,
it is not impossible. It's funded, first of all. It's already funded. And we live in a country where we've built many things that people said were impossible. And you're telling me a wall.
No, the size, I think the size that he wants to build it, and they'll just tunnel under it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be obsolete before you even got it up.
Look, they're not building a chain link fence around your house. It's a little bit more.
You know what other wall they built before? The Great Wall of China. How much use they get out of it now?
Hey,
how much use are they getting out of it now?
Hey, hold on. Go ask Israel how that wall's doing that they built between them and the Palestinians. They built the wall.
It's not doing any good. People get stabbed every day. It's not doing any good.
I forgot.
People get stabbed every day in Israel. Every day people get stabbed. It's not doing any good.
I forgot what show. It might be Anthony Bourdain. They show how people go back and forth under the wall.
Yes.
They have deliveries. They have pizza guys that go back and forth under the wall.
It's not a 100% foolproof way to keep illegal immigrants out, but it's a way. But saying it's impossible is asinine.
No, John, it's just not going to happen.
Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. It's dumb.
And he never said, I'm going to get rid of 11 million people all at the same time.
John,
nobody said that.
Let me talk to you for 1 second. You're right. We used to build great things in this country, but we not so much these days because they're really expensive. These big, huge, over the top projects. And you live in Boston, so you understand that with the big dig.
I know. So do it the right way instead of.
What's the right way? Because you guys couldn't figure it out. We don't do huge projects anymore because it's too expensive.
That's why we need to make America great again.
Oh, whoa.
I read that on a hat.
I don't like Donald Trump. But hold on. And the fact of him saying you can't get rid of 11 million people at the same time. You're exactly right. But when you arrest an illegal immigrant for drunk driving, you can deport him. That doesn't happen. When someone gets arrested for murder, you can deport him. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that'll take 100 years to get 10 million people out.
Fucking start. Fucking start doing it, you moron.
John, I don't.
It's going to take too long.
I don't disagree.
It's going to take too fucking long.
But I don't disagree with him on that point.
Idiot.
I don't disagree with you on that. You're right. We need stricter immigration policies.
It's going to take too long. Of course it is. You got to start somewhere.
You're screaming, John.
For what?
Yeah, they're doing it now. They deport people now. I know people who got deported from New York City, bus boys and all that, from Cafe Wa. They've been deporting people. And this was like 2005.
And they come back.
No, he never came back. They never came back. He never came back. That's not true. He never came back.
The guy never came back.
Never came back. And this was a few people in like the night. If you see the nightlife in New York City, if you work in it, you see people who don't have paperwork.
He never came back.
Yeah, this dude was a good worker, hard worker, worked there for like 4 or 5 years. They came one night, took him, never came back.
No, here's
They've
the thing.
been deporting people.
I don't want my tax dollars being wasted on a wall. Here's what you do. You take an area that is between us and Mexico and you put landmines there. Much cheaper than a fucking...
Do it.
And you tell people, if you walk through here, you're going to be blown apart.
Do it.
And then people are like, well, people would risk their lives. Well, then, I guess that's the price. That's like saying you can't have a highway because people might try to cross it and get run over.
Right.
Put landmines down. Stop it.
Wow, could you imagine that?
Yeah.
And it don't fuck up the view?
That would solve the problem.
Sure would.
You know
don't make you feel like you're in a prison?
John, I don't know why you're yelling. Your team's 7-0. Relax. Brady's having an amazing year, and you're screaming and yelling.
He's mad that we were talking about Kareem, I think.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
I keep hearing the liberals and the Democrats and the progressives telling me that immigration built this country. And I say you're absolutely right. Then let's go back to the immigration laws that built this country. 1, you need to be healthy. 2, you need to have some money. 3, you need to have a skill. And 4, you need to speak English. So immigration built this country.
You didn't need to speak English. People learned English.
They didn't speak English when they came here.
You learned, but you didn't need it to get in.
Right.
That's why in New York public schools you're speaking 90 different languages.
Again, but you're making something up.
You're lying.
You're
slave money
making
built this
something
country,
up.
by the way.
You're lying. Most people's last names got all fucked up because they didn't know how to speak English.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm lying. You learned English when you got here.
No, but you said you needed to know English. That's a big difference.
You said something like you needed it for immigration.
Okay.
People came into this
and
country, they were not
didn't build this country.
English.
Slave money built this country. Immigrants wanted to come here because America had money from slave trade. That's what built this country.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about American history.
Every fucking other country, there's still slavery in the fucking
Yes, and they make money off of it. I agree. And they make money off of it. That's why they got it. They make money off of it. That's why they do it.
So the rest of the world knows it works well.
It's only around because they make money off of it. That's why they do it.
You're a dumb fuck.
Wow, John.
You fucking dumb fucking idiot. The slave trade.
Where do you think the money America got all the money from for World War I and II?
He hung up.
Of course he did.
He's mad.
Good.
There's John in Boston.
Good.
Wow, people are fired up about their candidates. They are fired up.
It's that time of the year.
If Donald Trump were to build a wall along the United States southern border, it would cost billions. Yeah, we're not doing those big projects anymore.
We're not building a wall.
Because they're too expensive.
It would be obsolete. And
we used to do amazing over-the-top projects in this country.
We're going to build a wall, and Uber's going to be picking up Mexicans and driving them around the wall.
Yeah, he said he was going to do it. He just said it. And then he's like, Mexico will pay for it.
Right.
And I'm going to get Mexico to pay for it.
Yeah,
he just one of the things you say.
We want to build another tunnel to get from Jersey to Manhattan, and you know, the numbers aren't working
They're
out.
not even going to finish the 2nd Avenue subway from 96 to 125th.
Because they ran out of money, right?
They got to dig more. They're running out of money. They're not going to start till after 2019. It's like, stop it with all these plans, these big fucking plans that never happened.
It's too bad, because we used to, I mean, John's right, we used to fucking have some pretty impressive projects that we got done in this country, but...
I told you, we need to stop concentrating outside our borders a little and concentrate on ourselves.
I wouldn't mind stricter immigration policies, that's for sure.
Who wouldn't? Throw them all out.
Yeah, but it seems like it's pretty loose. It's been loosey-goosey for a long time now.
Because people in these border states are making money off these motherfuckers. It's all money.
Right.
Ain't nobody like this. Hey, I just like hanging out with them, so I let them come to... No, they all making money off of them.
They work hard, too, man.
Don't tell me about hard work. I have a poster in my office.
Slave one?
Yeah.
You have a slave poster like Melissa Harris Perry?
Yeah. Listen to the show, Justin.
I was laughing.
Oh, your mic's not on. That's too bad.
Son of a bitch.
Where's the Ben Carson
I
clip?
gotta tell you something about the Ben Carson clip.
What? Yes.
We found a Ben Carson clip. In it, he does say it, like they're saying, but he refers to Satan as the adversary. So you should just know that going in.
All right, let's play this.
Belief in God, big mission outreach. Einstein, when you think about genius, what would the word would you come up with? Einstein. He believed in God. You know, a lot of people believed in God, but I personally believe that this theory that Darwin came up with was something that was encouraged by the adversary. And it has become what is scientifically, politically correct.
Is there more to that?
There's a little more. It does. It's you can keep going, but it's done.
Amazingly, there are a significant number of scientists who do not believe it, but they're afraid to say anything.
What, evolution?
What he was saying,
Darwin's theory.
Well, yeah, what he was saying before this was that
Holy
a
shit,
large
this country.
explosion then creating something that is stable doesn't make any sense to scientists.
Well, I think that the Big Bang is a stupid theory, and I think that someday they'll come out with something better. But I don't believe that the adversary,
the devil,
that's the guy who wants to be president. The devil told Darwin.
Yeah.
He encouraged Darwin. You fucking asshole. Shut up.
Oh, my God.
Fucking dunce.
That's just
childish.
It's children.
Yeah, guy with a red hat. Did he have cloven hooves? Oh, fucking stupidity.
But how could he deny that he's saying this?
What
if
a
there's
goose.
clips?
He's a goose.
He's a goose.
It scares me. All right.
I mean, may the best man win.
That's a good question. Let's go to Gary in Nebraska. Gary, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Opie, I just had a question. How much do you have to tip a pizza man if he sneaks under the wall to deliver your pizza?
You got to tip a lot, I'm thinking.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Like 20% at least.
Well, 20% is not a lot.
For a Mexican, it is.
I think you got to give him a good solid $10.
It depends on how much you order. I mean, if you order $300 worth of food, that's a horrible tip.
Yeah. I think for one lousy pie, as we like to call it out there on Long Island, it's $10 at least. What show is that on? I'm telling you, I saw this.
What?
Where the delivery guys were going under the wall.
Oh.
It's probably a movie.
No, it was, I think it was Anthony Bourdain, but I'm not positive. Someone's got to help me out on this one. But they were definitely going back and forth under the wall. They just knew that part of the wall was safe, and they were going back and forth to get whatever they needed. So, we'll find it. We can find anything on the internet.
Now, do you think the locals there are like policing it themselves? Like because it's like the locals don't go that way, so if they see something suspicious, they're going to report it?
Something I haven't thought about until this very moment, so now I have to refresh my memory. But I saw it, and I thought it was amazing. I'm like, holy crap, people, they do go back and forth.
That's eventually what happens to every wall. Every fucking wall.
Right.
Why do we need walls? That's like a slam poem I'm working on.
Okay,
how bad walls are.
Let's see. All right. Maybe we'll find it during the break. Our food's not here?
I'm sure the Mexicans are going to find another way to get in. You got to have a better thing than that. You got to have a better solution, man. Than fucking building a wall. Then you're going to build 4 walls? You're going to wall the whole country in?
And then they get smart. Their tunnels aren't just on the other side of the wall. That's stupid. They go a mile or 2.
And then what are you going to do with the Florida? A lot of them come in through Florida, too. You going to wall up the Everglades? It's like, shut up.
You're going to get a lot more Cubans in Florida, too, right?
It's probably more illegals in Florida and New York just as much as it is in Texas and California.
I say we.
So where's the wall for New York City?
Put mouse traps. I think mouse traps would be wonderful. Snap on their feet.
That'd just be annoying.
You'd know where they are because you'd hear the trap snap and somebody yelling, "Ouch!"
People get in. People get in.
Would your opinions change if Mexico funded the wall? Why would Mexico?
I wouldn't care if they want to build the wall. If another country wants to fund it, I don't care. Build what you want. I don't care if you build it to keep us out of Mexico. That's fine.
I'm not against the wall. I'm just saying it's going to cost a lot of money. They're saying it's pretty much would cost billions of dollars. Where are we going to get those billions of dollars?
We're better off going to Mexico and pushing the whole country down 100 miles.
What do you mean?
That's the whole population. Let's go there with tanks and push. No, this in the country. Push them down 100 miles. So now we got another 100-mile gap between them and us. Let's do that.
Start there. How would you just push them 100 miles from the border? Just tanks?
Tanks.
A line of tanks?
War.
How about steamrollers, too?
Yeah. Flying them out.
Gives them time, because those things move nice and slow.
The hot tamales will be...
It gives the people enough time to get their belongings.
Jesus Christ, borders are going to be the end of humanity.
Borders?
Yeah. Trying to protect borders and keep motherfuckers out and keep motherfuckers in. It's exhausting.
Right. The food is here. We're going to take a break. Sherrod Small, what do you got going on, buddy?
I like borders.
Racehorse tonight, B.
Oh, that's right. With Gilbert Godfrey and
Lisa Ann.
And Lisa with those boobies. I saw the picture with you and Kurt.
Yeah, she got some big ass.
Fucking suckable tits.
Oh. Wow, you're going to have a good show tonight at 7 o'clock on this channel.
Milky. I call them Milky cereals.
Yeah. And Jimmy's going to be in North Carolina
tomorrow through Saturday.
Oh.
And we will do some other things. Yes. Doing it.
The Republican primary were held today. Jeb Bush is 4%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz is being Jeb Bush.
I told you, Rubio did go up to 14.
Right.
Rubio went up about 9 points.
Trump and Carson are basically tied.
Yeah.
Trump 24%, Carson 23%.
And that Bush, you just can't get
4%.
It's embarrassing.
He's terrible.
He's like Charlie Brown on Halloween.
He just can't get it
all
together.
rocks.
I hope he tries something new every week.
That's basically what he's doing.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's a terrible idea.
No, but I mean, like, if something's not working, just try something else and just keep trying till something sticks.
He's going to be a construction worker, then an Indian chief, and then a policeman.
It started off bad when he decided to go with Jeb with the exclamation point. And he was hoping people wouldn't know that his last name was Bush or something. He should have just fucking owned it and went with it.
When you trade your last name for fucking punctuation,
that's stupid.
You're finished.
You're finished.
It's sad.
Where's Christie in that poll? So Christie's less than 4%?
Yes. He wasn't on there.
Holy fuck.
You think his weight has anything to do with that?
No, there's a lot of fat people in America. They probably are looking at him like, that's my boy.
But that might remind them of their fatness. It's like, I don't want to be looking at him, that he reminds me of me.
Most fat people, you learn, don't give a fuck about their health.
Yeah, that's why
they just don't. Yeah. So they look at him like I can relate to that guy because I'm kind of like that.
But he's like really, really fat with the pants up really high and the little belt. I mean,
he's like cartoon fat.
He is.
Yeah.
And if you folks could see the source that's coming from, you'd understand. That's like me going, I can't believe that chinless tranny chaser. He's the worst. You go, wait a minute, Jimbo.
But I'm not running for president.
Jimbo.
You're not running anywhere.
he's turn of the century fat, where they all have their pants way up high and
he
stuff.
Is. Big suit pants.
Like Taft.
Yes.
Half fat.
Why would you tie? And then he has a tiny tie.
Yeah.
No, it's a regular tie, but it goes below his pants. That's how far up his pants are. Is it looks like a fucking tiny. It's below his pants.
So, but the fat people, they got to get wider ties because it just looks like a tiny tie.
Yeah.
You know, give the illusion that you have a normal sized tie on. Because that
when he had that
tiny.
When he was out there playing baseball, remember that outfit?
Oh
my God.
Bring that up, please.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Not a hint of a penis.
It makes me so happy.
Not a hint of a penis on top of that. Oh, what are you doing? Who told you this was a good idea?
Oh,
yeah,
look
he's got a tiny little mushroom head. Like tiny. Where's his balls? There's no balls in there.
Oh, that's sad.
What is he
doing? Look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that.
That's a camel toe.
That's terrible.
Oh, God.
But you know what? Pizza is delicious.
Hey, I don't know. Christy.
You should never tuck a shirt in like that.
No.
You should have let it...
Wear a lot of baggy shirts.
Yeah, and then you can tuck in there and keep it baggy a little bit. That helps, right?
Yeah, what do you mean?
So Christy has no traction.
He looked like he got 14 bulletproof vests on under that fucking jersey.
Fuck. Look at the tiny little fucking mushroom head. It's tiny.
You're an animal.
That's tiny. What's going on there? All right, so that's the latest in the polls. I'm telling you, Rubio's going to make a huge move now. You watch.
I think he might be the next.
You watch. He's going way up in the coming
They're going to plane.
weeks. Oh, there's the plane with the parachute we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, the guy opened the parachute himself. He got burned while he was opening it because the oil system failed. He saved the two people on the plane,
right?
And he landed on a car with a woman in it, and they're okay, but. He saved everybody himself.
Couldn't the car get out of the way of the floating plane?
But you don't see it. You just driving.
I guess
and the next thing you know, it's a plane on top of you.
I guess you're right.
And your kids are like, "Hey, mommy, a plane," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah. You ever drive near LaGuardia and those planes come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
You're like, holy fuck. They're only like 100 feet off the ground sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on the wind direction in that area.
Brutal.
I want to be in a parade.
You never been in a parade?
No, I've never been in one. I want to be I'm watching the Royals parade in Kansas City. They're all these happy 800,000 fans showed up.
800,000 people.
I want to go there and I want to be in a parade for no reason.
Wait, and
he
what
dropped the mic.
What was
it's like, the team with the MVP of the league. We played them. We kicked his ass. Oh, the rookie of the year team. We played them. He planted the flag. We kicked his ass. He just did a great speech. It was great.
But they're saying it's politically incorrect.
It was. That's why he said, "I'm the politically incorrect one." And then he gave a speech. He already said,
but
"This
what did
is
he
me."
say? That was bad.
Bring it up. It wasn't bad at all. But he was just saying
they're
that
making it sound like it was bad.
He was just saying that we kicked everybody's ass. The best player in the league, we kicked his ass. The best player in the American League, National League.
Just saying ass
Rookie
was
of the
bad?
year. Yeah, just saying ass.
No, that's
but he started the speech. I think they just saying what he said because he started the speech saying, "I'm the politically incorrect one on the team."
Right.
And then he started.
And then he said something about we beat the cunt off their bullpen. And people were like, "That's not the right way. You shouldn't say that at the parade."
Yeah, we got some families here, sir.
Then he said look, I'm not saying all cops are murderers, but some of them are, and I am on the side of the murdered.
Tarantino.
People are giving him a lot of flack for that, like that had nothing to do with what you're talking about. Why would you say that?
Here's Johnny Gomes.
Johnny Gomes, outfielder.
He's got a flag.
Yeah, he's going to plant it.
Please take a moment of silence for the heavy hearts that we gathered in our clubhouse and outside of our clubhouse. Please understand what everybody had on their back for a minute. Moustakis, CY, Volquez. Understand, please give me a moment of silence.
It's doing like some wrestling shit.
Yeah, kind of.
It's unbelievable what those boys did. It's unbelievable what they did.
Ugh, his accent's awful. He sounds like Pesci and fucking. You go right ahead again, I'll fucking kill you, you Jew motherfucker. It's awesome what those boys did. Ain't you only out here on this team because of me? You ever swing at a 3-0 pitch again, I'll kill you, you Jew motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about? Your fucking casino and your fucking TV show? You need a sponsor?
Oh, man.
They stole bases, they hit homers. Hey, guess what? Cy Young winner. Not on our team.
Not on our team. Beat him.
Plant the flag.
Yeah, not on our team.
Not on our team. We beat them.
Rihanna.
MVP of the whole league. Sorry, guys, not on our team. But we beat that guy too. Do you know why we beat him? Because all y'all people had our backs.
No, that's not why.
That's not how you win games.
He was juicing.
Their bullpen fell apart, and Daniel Murphy doesn't field his position well. That's why you beat them, and they played terrible. Not that the fans weren't there. That was Shea Stadium you beat them at, or the fucking City Field. Where were these fans?
And poor managing. You have to take Matt Harvey out of the game at that point.
Oh, do you think because they left him in?
I easily thought.
But when you start pitches like this, I'm going back in there. What the fuck can you do as a manager?
But then, what's your job as a manager?
To get him out.
You have to make those tough decisions. You know the guy who thinks he could still do it, but you're keeping track of the pitch count and all that other crap.
Right.
Whatever. This is dumb second guessing Monday morning.
I don't think anything was going to stop the Royals, though. After last year.
They're the better team.
Yeah. And they lost last year. They came so close.
The little I know about these two teams, they were the better team.
Easily. I think they're the best team in baseball right now.
Well, they got the World Series, so
it's not a big
that's not a stretch. That's not always the best team. That'll always win the World Series.
Any other outrageous statements you want to make today? Holy wow!
That's what the best team don't mean.
Who do you think was your pilot for ESPN? That was pretty good. That was a damn good point.
In your expert opinion, who's the second best team in baseball right now?
Not the Mets.
Oh,
who was the second best? Exactly.
I would think maybe like
All right, I'm hitting black.
I don't know. I can't even call it. The Cubs.
By being a captain of the ship.
It's not a bad choice, by the way.
Have to think about it.
You want to be politically correct? I'm the unpolitically correct person. We whooped their ass.
He throws the mic.
Oh, he threw the mic, yeah.
I don't like jumping people. I don't like when men jump.
You don't like House of Pain videos?
No, when they all rally around a man and jump up and down. Because then there has to be a point where they're like, all right, I'm done jumping. And there's one guy who jumps too long.
I think that's how
stop jumping.
It's always me.
We should start our show every morning like that.
Just jumping in a circle
up and down. Why not?
Rallying around Iraq.
Get the energy going.
It's not a bad idea.
That guy wants to be in the WWE. That's obvious. Yeah, he's got that vibe to him. Good for the Royals. 800,000 people showed up. Tarantino is sticking by his statement, not backing down from remarks on police brutality.
We don't have the Rookie of the Year. Oh, some little girl wants to talk about Rookie of the Year. Here, have a pen in your fucking eye. Kicked our ass. Throws the mic.
So Quentin is all in, basically.
Yep. Of course he is.
Says he won't be intimidated. What he said was the truth, and he's not a cop hater. Weinstein Company says he should be allowed to speak for himself.
He should be. But you think this is going to affect the dead? What's the new movie you got coming out on Christmas Day?
Something eight.
Deadly Eight?
The Hateful Eight. Sorry.
Hateful Eight.
That's what I call my cock.
Hateful Eight?
Yeah, but I spell it ATE because it's not 8 inches. That's why I call mine too. I think for reasons.
I think the mainstream media fucked that one up because when I heard about Quentin Tarantino, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then when you actually hear what he said, look, it's still bad for a lot of people. Still think it's really terrible what he said, but it wasn't as bad as how they portrayed it at first.
They sensationalized it.
I thought he was going after every single cop, basically, saying they're all murderers. Yeah. And it turns out that's not really what he said.
I'm just happy he's not wearing a tracksuit. He likes to rock the tracksuit like he sells E at a fucking nightclub.
And the backlash is still growing among the police. The police are not happy.
That's because guys like Patrick Lynch come out, and he's just irritating. He's just a fucking predictable. He says the same shit every time. He never, and I know that's the head of the police union,
right?
But it's his opinion. He's like every other fucking special interest.
Yeah, it's like, well, you can't one time say we fucking blew it on this, or
it's always. So I don't take anything he says seriously because he's always 100% one way. So I can't believe anything he says.
You think he's like Sharpton that way?
He's not as bad as Sharpton, but I mean, he's with the same 100% commitment, yes. Mm-hmm. But as far as being as irrational as Sharpton, no. But he takes the same fucking 100% stance, and I just can't stand
You
him.
think he just says that in public though, and maybe behind the scenes he might think something else? Or
I don't
he
know.
Just held
Maybe.
to that union's fucking.
Maybe, but if he says it publicly all the time, then fuck him.
You're right.
And of course, he's like, well, hey, look, Tarantino has his right to speech, and so do the police officers at the box office. What does the box office and watching a movie somebody made have to do with what they say? They're totally
of course.
unrelated things.
I don't think those boycotts really work in the end.
No,
I think what is bothersome for the cops in general is that they don't have any of these high-profile celebrities supporting them. It's always a celebrity going after the cops.
I see what you're saying.
And there's a lot, and for whatever reason, this pisses off people every time I bring it up. But there's way more cops doing their jobs properly, and
I definitely agree with that.
And there's no high-profile celebrity going out there and going, hey, let's slow the fuck down about this, and and acknowledge that it's a tough job and most of these guys do it right every day.
Right.
Well, celebrities do, but
That's a
the
good
cops
point.
don't jump on it. Like Patrick Lynch never talked about celebrities that say nice shit.
Yeah.
So there are guys that would
I
stick
can't
up.
think of any celebrities though.
There are plenty, yeah. Because all these guys have said and just say, hey man, the cops are doing a great job, and they just fucking every time he waits for someone to say something negative.
I just don't see them on TV. These celebrities talking, pro cop ever. Like, can we even name anybody right now that came forward? A big, high profile guy.
All I can think about is Elvis back in the day.
Huh?
When Elvis wanted to be a DEA and they gave him a badge, he was all pro law enforcement.
The cops.
But since then, who do you know that's been all?
I just don't see him on Fox or CNN or any of these news channels. A celebrity going, "Yo, hey man, let's fucking add this to the discussion."
There was somebody recently that said something.
I'm trying to think of somebody.
Because you know what? It doesn't register when someone says something nice. It just doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't get picked up by the news. We don't hear about it, and the police union doesn't come out and talk about it. Patrick Lynch, if you want celebrities to say, how about you talk about people that say nice stuff too, and not just when Tarantino says something you don't like.
Right.
That's why I can't stand Patrick Lynch. It's the fucking worst.
He had that job for a long time, though, right?
He's just, again, it's,
These people had a problem.
I love that Tarantino didn't back off what he said, even if it's wrong.
Yeah, he has the right to be wrong.
Right. And then people were tweeting me last night, but if he said something about race or Islam, and you might be right. Maybe the Weinstein Company wouldn't have backed him that way. But he never backed off racial shit in his films.
Yeah.
Tarantino never apologized for racial shit that he said in his films. And a lot of people have been mad. He drops N-bomb. People didn't like it.
It's more niggas in Tarantino films than Spike Lee.
Than most movies.
Spike Lee was
one of the people who came out against him. Yeah.
Went after him, and Tarantino refused to back off.
Yeah.
So people who said that maybe Weinstein wouldn't back, but the Weinsteins did not, or no one criticized them back then. They didn't criticize him publicly back then. They stood by him.
Do you think he told the Weinsteins that he wasn't apologizing because he's been such a major part of their company?
I don't think you say it to them like that. Like, I don't think anybody talks to Harvey Weinstein like that. You don't go to Harvey Weinstein.
Quentin.
And go, I'm a big part of your company. No, I think you have a conversation.
Quentin saved their company, though.
Yeah,
That's
but
a good point.
You don't say. They probably talked and said, "Look, man, I have the right." He might have said, "Look, what do you want us to do?" It's probably a much friendlier conversation than that. Maybe I'm just being naive, but
they split that many millions of dollars together.
Yeah, they work well together.
They high five.
Yeah, they put out, I think, every one of his movies.
Yeah, right. Maybe he asked them to clarify it. And he did clarify.
Like, you got to say something.
Yeah, like just clarify it at least. Wow. I know you didn't mean that.
Right. This guy has two celebrities? No way. Chris, go ahead, real fast.
Hey, sir. Yeah, Gary Sinise and James Woods. They do it.
I was going to say James Woods, but
on the way home, I was having this discussion with Kenny, and I did say in the car, besides James Wood, who else has come forward? And you're saying Sinise?
Gary Sinise.
Okay.
Goes to all the rallies, and then Police Week, which is huge in D.C.
Right.
He's always there, front and center, speaking out. He's there at a lot of the funerals, donating a lot of money.
That's awesome.
You just don't hear that part of the story as much. But as soon as a celebrity's like all against the cops, man, they can't wait to put that person on TV. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the media.
All right. Yeah, Gary Sinise. Okay. I'll add him to the list. 'Cause I knew James Wood. I mean, James Woods. He speaks his fucking mind all the time, man. Wow.
I remember he called, he was married to some young chick. I think he divorced her since then, though. But he was like, she was at least 25 years younger than him. And he was getting interviewed by another woman. And she was like, what's up with the young wives? He's like, when you get a dog, what, you want to get an old dog? Or you want to get a puppy?
You don't
I
give
said,
a
this
fuck.
nigga is gangster.
You don't give a
He called
fuck.
his wife a dog.
I like that Gary Sinise. I didn't know he did that. Good for him.
Yeah.
One time, 2 blacks were trying to steal my fat Asian wife's. Wait, no, not hers. I was with my fat Asian wife, Susan. They insulted her. They took her purse and they hit her with it. And they stole my fake legs. And the police officers picked me up and put me back on my rolly thing.
Captain Dan, you have magic legs.
That's the lieutenant, buddy. I'm not a captain.
Lieutenant Dan, you have magic legs.
I want my brain-dead shrimp boat captain. Fucking idiot that I'm stuck with forever. I'm running out of steam on this one.
Yeah, we know Shaq got deputized. We do know that.
Oh, yeah, Shaq.
That was
right.
That was a goof, wasn't it?
Butterball, too. Butterball, the boxer.
Butterball.
Butterbean. Butterbean.
Yeah.
Right.
Butterbeans.
Butterball is what I say when I don't like about a woman. I like everything. Get it? Wordplay humor. I'm fucking Chip Norton. I'll fucking hang myself.
AJ in Idaho is going to tell us why a lot of people are pissed at the Tarantino thing. Go
Idaho. I heard a girl say that once. Go ahead. I'm just throwing in some humor.
AJ.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, that rally was speaking at the Black Lives Matter. They called for the death of the police. They called for killing cops.
So it was the type of rally that he said it at that really has people pissed off, right?
And the other part was the officer who was talking about the killing was one in Ferguson. That the officer actually didn't murder him. It was a self-defense kind of deal.
Okay.
All right. Right on.
All right.
Thanks, AJ. All right.
We just got to realize we're all on the same side. Police, community. It's good and bad on both sides of that line. And if the good motherfuckers don't get together, the bad going to win. Period.
It reminds me of my favorite. I was working on a song last year, and you just reminded me of it.
What was the song?
There's good and bad in everybody. We gotta find the good and embrace it and shun the bad. There's good and bad in everybody. We gotta find the good and shun the bad. And I just do that for 4 minutes.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It's haunting.
It's my mantra.
It is haunting.
It's haunting. Steven Seagal also was deputized.
That's
you
right.
Ever see that show where he rode around with the cops?
Yes.
He looked like Bartolo Colon there with
Look
his
how
gut and
fat
his
he is
shitty
now.
haircut. What happened to him?
I partied with him in Paris.
Did you really?
Yeah. In 98, 97.
What kind of party?
We just went to Paris with a girl that I was dating, and I just got my passport. I was like, I told my boys in college, as soon as I get my passport, I'm out. And it was like, get the fuck out of here. I got it, and the next week I was in Paris. Just went. And we went to a nightclub, and it was like this lady, one of the hostesses, she put me next to Steven Seagal at the table because we spoke English. And I spoke English to her. She's like, I know where to put you. And she put me next to him. We stayed there for like 4 or 5 hours, getting hammered. He had like his fancy karate suit on. Like the one he goes out in.
Yeah.
Fancy karate.
He was still in shape back then.
Barely.
98. Oh, really?
Barely.
It was the beginning of the end.
They sent girls over to dance on the tables. We got drunk. Then we said the next day, we was like, come back tomorrow night. We'll meet again. I was like, no way this motherfucker gonna come back. He did.
Wow.
Have you seen him since?
No.
If you met him, you think he'd remember you?
I don't know.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
Does he still do any films? He was when was he big? Early 90s?
I think he continues.
Huge.
Well, he
continues to do films. It's not
in
films
France,
we watch.
He was famous as shit.
Yeah.
But he
they
had
were ape shit over him.
He had this reality show where he was a cop, and that was sort of.
I remember.
And then,
he was riding around that police car.
Louisiana, was it?
And then
think so.
Then he had a scandal where he had some sort of sex slave in the basement, and then the show got pulled, and he sort of stopped doing as much.
Did he really have a sex slave?
There was a whole story that came out.
Let's read about the sex slave.
Karate
Awesome.
chopped her.
Remember his ex-wife was hot. Remember
Kelly LeBrock? Yeah, I fucked her.
What?
Just made that up.
Oh.
Just wanted to be cool for a second.
Go to the headline. Start with the headline. Seagal sued for allegedly keeping sex slaves. I never heard about this.
Yeah.
2010.
MSNBC.
Horrible. How can you blame people suing? Oh, wait, I misunderstood.
Yeah, pay attention.
Give me the details quickly. Give me one little line that wraps this whole story up.
He hired young women whose job was to serve his strange and sometimes violent sexual desires, according to the civil lawsuit.
So where's the slaves if he hired them?
That's right.
Yes.
Jesus.
That's right.
It's a dream.
Jimmy's right. If you hire them, how are they?
Jimmy
slaves?
found a loophole.
Yeah. You don't pay slaves.
So you're a slave? Yes, he paid me. Oh, well, then isn't that kind of what you want? He's got violent sexual fantasies. That's what you showed up for.
Yes.
Kept 2 young female Russian attendants who were essentially on call for sex 24/7.
So they're getting paid well for that.
That sounds like Lamar's weekend. Lamar Odom.
Oh, I think you meant Chip's mother's boyfriend. Yes. So wait, he was a dominant. He liked to be dominant and probably go down there and fuck their mouths. What did he do?
I don't know.
Sounds like there's an understanding by all parties.
Yeah.
He allegedly forced one of them to consume illegal pills.
Oh, God. Cosby there.
He Cosby'd her. What the hell?
What year is this?
2010.
So what happened with it? Probably got settled.
I don't know.
It all sort of started to go away.
He probably paid him off or something.
Had to.
Probably calmed him down a little bit.
The reality show is great.
I don't know what happened. It said the last line is they're all looking for $1 million.
Dirty Russians. He might have got them wiped out.
Do we have an update on this? Steven Seagal off the hook in the $1 million sexual harassment suit.
Yeah.
So he got out of it.
How do you get out of it?
How is shaking a bitch in your basement sexual harassment?
Well, lawyers for, I guess, what Caden Nagayan, I don't know how to say, submitted documents Wednesday asking for the case first filed in April to be dismissed. I don't know who that person is.
That's the woman that was,
that was suing him?
That got the illegal pills.
Yeah, one of the sex slaves, Caden.
Oh, she came in and said she wanted the case thrown out.
I wonder if she
got paid.
A 23-year-old model claimed in her suit that even after she herself left his employment in February, the 58-year-old actor, they tried to get her to return. In the suit, who she says left behind everything of value she owned, claims she was told she would not get the items back unless she signed an agreement stating that she wouldn't report his attacks. A former martial art, we know who he is. Yeah. So I want to know, maybe there was some kind of an arrangement.
There was a settlement.
That,
sounds sexy.
Yeah, maybe they made some type of settlement.
They sat down.
People were spoken to. Monies were exchanged.
Yes.
They make me feel like these are 2 girls right here. I know they're not, but that's what I'm putting in the story.
No.
I hate when people
they want you to think that.
Yeah, they do.
I hate when people pluralize money.
Monies.
That's such a legal scumbag thing to say. Monies were exchanged.
Buscemi, we got to add to that list of celebrities that support the cops.
Oh, okay.
And then Eddie Money. It's a drop off in the celebrity world, but still love the Eddie Money. He comes in here every once in a while, man. I can't get enough of that guy.
Yeah, it is a big drop off, though, from one of the most powerful directors in Hollywood to Frank Stallone's session bassist.
Love Eddie Money, though. Might be time to get him back in.
You're an ass.
Yeah. Florida 8th grader reportedly given detention for hugging her friends. This crap again. There's one of these every fucking day.
Florida.
Her friends?
Huh? Hugging her friends. Supposedly before the bell, she gave a quick hug. Supposedly it was less than a second, and they thought that was enough because they just don't want you to, hugging and inappropriate touching, they call it. And then they asked the administrator, what's the difference? And basically said if her daughter would get in trouble. Oh, this mom wanted to know if her daughter would get in trouble if she wanted to console her cousin over something. The officials replied, "Yes, ma'am." So even if you go to school all sad because some shit's going down at home, you can hug your friend.
That's zero tolerance.
The zero tolerance policy that is completely ridiculous. Because I think as adults we could figure out when it's inappropriate or not.
Although in a way, us complaining kind of like as political correctness brought this on because we're the ones who were saying, I bet if a fucking girl hugged a boy, it wouldn't be as bad. So why is the guy getting in trouble? And then they make it a zero tolerance. Like, okay, they're all fucked.
Yeah.
And then we get mad at that. It's kind of like no way around it.
So let it be.
Yeah. Like no matter what they do, we kind of shit on them. So
just stupid.
Stop hugging, you little creeps. Just high five and wave and get ready for the future where there's no human contact.
Yeah, plus Florida, the last thing they got to worry about is kids being inappropriate with kids. As all the pedophiles are down there.
Hey! You stop slandering that fine and understanding state. Everybody's treated proper.
Proper. Sure. A lot of pedophiles down there.
There's not a lot of understanding people. There's a lot of closed-minded ones up here. You're closed-minded.
Minded. Child pretends to shoot student with imaginary bow. Suspended for 3 days.
What?
I know it's this zero tolerance policy, but I like reading these stories.
That's not a real story.
That's a real story.
Hit the news story. I love watching the local news.
Oh, nothing better.
I'm a big fan. Cincinnati.
A first grade student is now serving a 3-day suspension for pretending to shoot another student at recess
News
with
loves
a
these
pretend
stories.
bow and arrow. WLWT News 5's Emily Wood is live for us tonight at Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School in Westwood with reaction from the boys' parents tonight. Emily.
Oh, I know the problem. The Catholics, they didn't like it that one person hugging wasn't at least 35 years old. They're like, hugging is okay as long as one person is under 6 and one person is over 35. And that's just because that's where the head comes on the belt. They're like, we don't want any of this same age hugging nonsense. The Lord doesn't like it. What if I'm 5 and he's 41? Perfectly acceptable.
Agreed.
We like that a lot. We like that a lot. We like him to go home with a little belt buckle mark on his forehead. That's how you know that hugging has been approved by the Lord. The Lord saith, one shall not hug unless one's memories are wiped out. Fucking silly geese.
Kid fucking okay at a Catholic school.
Absolutely.
Fake bows and arrows, not okay.
Yes.
All right, let's get this straight. We don't even need the news report.
Yeah.
We don't need you, Emily Wood. We figured this one out on our own. Let's watch
Sherrod,
Emily.
The parents of the first graders say they simply do not understand the punishment. They say the principal made a bad decision, and they want to prevent any student from going through the same thing. According to the boys' parents, their 6-year-old son was playing Power Rangers at recess last Thursday when he pretended to shoot someone with the bow and arrow.
Yes, I was shooting at them like I had my bow and arrow.
That's not a 6-year-old. First of all, that guy, this whole story is a lie. He's not a 6-year-old.
He might have progeria, though. He might be a progeria kid.
He's too tall. That's the first thing I thought of, because he is bald.
It's got a little of that progeria look to
him. He looks like a comedian named Buddy Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yes.
Hilarious motherfucker.
You like Buddy.
This is Buddy Fitzpatrick. This is not a 6-year-old boy. This story is a lie. Fucking liberal media.
See what the father has to say.
Just drawing it and making a sound effect. Choo, choo, choo.
Wait a minute, choo choo choo. That's what I hear to my right every morning. Sorry, Justin, I'm shitting on you for being overweight. I apologize. I apologize. Sorry, you're taking all the E-Rock fat jokes. Hope you know that. He's back there bumbling along doing non-production. But that fucking awful cough he has. How are you? You sound like fucking Hyman Roth. What's wrong with that E-Rock? He's fucking diet. If I have an Arnold Palmer, I know I have a partner. Is that a nervous tick, or is he fucking?
It's a nervous tick.
Does he have black mold in his underwear? What the fuck's wrong with him?
It's been like 2 years.
I know.
I think it's Tourette's or something.
I think
he has some slight Tourette's.
Have we really fucking teased a nervous tick into E-Rock?
I would love that.
I think so.
Poor kid.
Because the doctors can't find anything wrong.
No, they can't.
So that means it has to be a stress thing.
Yeah.
It's stress, absolutely.
Poor E-Rock.
Let's go to this report.
For the next 3 days. Friday, the principal sent a letter home to parents stating, "I have no tolerance for any real, pretend, or imitated violence. The punishment is an out-of-school suspension."
I can't stop him from having an imagination, and I'm not going to stop him from having an imagination.
Oh, I like when the mom sticks by him.
Yeah.
Always on the side of the imagination. That's good. Good mom. Dream a little. Dreams are important.
Are supposed to pretend.
The Mealy say they spoke
Thanks
with the
for
principal
clearing
in
that up.
person on Friday, but he would not change his decision. They also questioned the length of the suspension, saying it is unreasonable.
How long was it?
3 days.
Imagine it.
Oh, this fucking fake kid again annoys me.
It's the father.
Man's 54 years old. He's not a child.
They're not
They shouldn't have
interviewing the-
suspended me. I was just pretending to shoot an arrow, and then I went rat-tat-tat, you're all dead. I don't know why they suspended me, even though there's been school shootings and the parents say do something, so whenever I mock shoot something, they throw me out of school. Oh, for Pete's sake, what are we supposed to do? People are never happy. You know, one time I saw a kid pop locking and they got sued, the fucking school. We put the schools in a horrible position.
We know the difference, though. Come on.
I know, but I'm saying if you don't penalize him, some other parent complains and then they file a harassment. It's like parents have brought this shit on. Annoying nudge parents.
I remember in junior high school, we used to make.
We're talking about a 6-year-old, though.
Yes, we are. As we should be.
In junior high school and elementary school, we used to make judo biscuits. It was
Hey,
like
that's
a
fucking
star.
politically.
Not judo biscuits. That's what we
Judo.
call
Hey, they get paid the same money as everyone else.
We
Judo.
We used to throw like paper stars at each other in class.
Those were footballs.
No, but we used to put nails in them.
Why'd you have to call what?
And we got caught throwing nails.
Nails?
And we got spend it one day.
You were making Jeb Bush's breakfast. Get it? He ate nails before breakfast. That was a clumsy tie-in.
Well, he's a grinder.
We put nails into the paper fucking stars, paper stars.
His teeth must look like shit with all the nails he eats before breakfast.
His gums are all chewed up.
I mean, his asshole must look like shit.
Why the fuck you putting nails in those things?
We were dumb kids.
No, the question is, why didn't we? I understand why the joy of throwing a paper plane or a star with a nail in it.
Yeah.
Take an eye out, you can injure someone's spine.
Yes.
Perfect.
We would make those dumb paper footballs and fool around with that. We didn't put nails in them, though.
Yeah, we made them like ninja stars.
Where you had to slide across the table. You get 2 slides.
Oh, yeah.
To get it on the edge.
Yeah.
And if you scored, you get to try the field goal.
Yeah.
But you would put nails in it.
Yeah, I made them.
You would take that innocent game and fuck it up.
Ninja starred it.
All right. You make a paper pussy and fuck it in class? That's always fun. Yeah, the ones that's supposed to have the writing inside. I put hair on it and I fucked it in class. And I challenged anyone to fucking say anything. Because I was the substitute teacher. And I was older. Here all week, folks. Fucking bullet in the head.
Let's do this.
Silly boy.
An act of physical violence towards another person. A threat of real physical violence towards another person, not imagined.
Page 18 of the Archdiocese Educational Policy Manual
then
states,
page 2
in cases where a student is suspended, these procedures must be followed. Written notification is to be sent to the parents and student indicating the reason for suspension.
All right. Come on, Emily. Bring this together for
And
us.
tonight, the Mealy say they have yet to receive that written notification for their son's suspension, which will end tomorrow, and he is expected to return to school on Wednesday. Reporting live in Westwood, Emily Wood, WLWT News 5.
That's why they didn't write the letter.
We reached out to the school principal and the Archdiocese tonight. The Archdiocese is saying that it cannot comment on disciplinary issues involving a minor.
Of course. Why would they? They never have. Why should they know?
Right.
Oh.
Yes.
But what is that? That's a new school.
St. Gabriel Consolidated School.
Is that
must be a very
raise
small school.
questions either. Just a few weeks ago, a student at St. Gabriel's School was suspended for what the child's parents say was a staring match with a female student.
That's a creepy kid. That's a creepy.
You think that's just a creepy kid?
That's a creepy fucking kid.
They said it was a staring match.
He's
so
like,
the
girl wasn't playing. He was playing.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right with the staring thing.
Stop it.
All right, fair enough.
You know, little boys are fucking creeps.
Continuing with our dumb theme here, the Princess Leia's slave outfit's not okay anymore.
Can't slave it up in a...
It's one of the most iconic outfits in Star Wars.
Galaxy far, far away.
The metal bikini Princess Leia is forced into by Jabba the Hutt during Return of the Jedi, but it's not without controversy, and Disney may be making moves to remove the skinny outfit from future Star Wars marketing and merchandise for good. They want to get rid of the slave gear.
And they've always been pussies at Star Wars, though. You know, they took the fucking... They made the Greedo shoot first. Like, he's just a fucking... I mean, even though it's not a George Lucas thing. Yeah, I know, but I'm not surprised they did that.
Yeah.
The rumor comes from Star Wars rumor site, Making Star Wars. Spoiler speculation.
Remember the Star Wars people got a little angry when Amy Schumer wore it on, was it
oh, right. It was
Rolling Stone?
No.
What magazine was it?
I don't know. She did many.
But no, it was.
But she had the slave outfit on. She had the slave outfit on.
Yeah, I
was
remember.
Like blowing a lightsaber.
Yeah, she was in bed with like.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was
She had the lightsaber in her mouth, I think, right?
Yeah, C-3PO and R2-D2.
R2-D2.
R2-D2. R2-D2?
R2-D2. That's actually the proper way to pronounce it, and R2 became, cover GQ. R2-D2 is actually the proper way to pronounce it in the books.
So we've been saying it wrong this whole time?
Yeah. Ardadita.
Yes,
Ardadita.
Supposed to be a noise.
When
He's a robot.
When Topher Grace was in yesterday, you didn't.
I don't like
know...
the fact that the hair on your arms ends in the middle of your hand. Teen Wolfish, and it creeps me out.
He's like the third stage of Teen Wolf.
I fucking hate it. It literally starts in his ear and it ends in the middle of his hand. Make up your mind. You a person or a fucking chimp?
Well, it's not a decision.
Are you handling?
I didn't wake
I'm
up
talking to nature.
Oh, sorry.
That is a lot of hair.
Do you handle nuclear waste when you're not here?
Look.
Why is it all fucked up? The hair on your hands
stops right in the middle.
Yeah, but then but I try to trim it down.
I don't know.
There's a big spot over there of hair and nothing else.
Here. I don't know.
Shave it off. Donate it to cancer.
I was reading more about this. Hasbro came under fire, listen to this, for not just having a lack of female Star Wars toys in general, but also for the fact that the Star Wars Black Series line went for several years with just a single female figure in the roster. Not enough.
What's the Black Series line?
Star Wars, like SNL.
Star Wars Empire
action figures.
Yeah, that.
It's a larger size and more detail, so they can charge.
There's not a lot of female characters in Star Wars.
How many are there? There's fucking Princess Leia,
and then there's
Clit Muggler,
sure,
who Boba Fett killed.
Wait a minute, Boba Fett killed who?
Clit Muggler. KLITMUGGLE with an umlaut R. Clit Muggler.
Is he alien?
What?
Is he an alien?
It was a she.
Was she an alien?
No, she was a fucking. She was a female stormtrooper.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I don't remember that.
And she had the weird boots that would propel her, and she could fly. You're a Clit Muggler. And then she was flying. She would turn and fly straight ahead. And she was going to help Darth Vader out, and fucking Boba Fett killed her. It was a whole rift.
Why?
Why did Boba Fett kill her?
Was he a bounty hunter?
Because he didn't know what she was.
Oh, it was an
He
accident.
thought she was trying to kill him, and he sliced that bitch in half.
Oh. Wow.
And then when he sliced her in half and he saw her titties pop out, he had to fire off an email of apology to Darth. I killed Clit Muggler, and I spilled your coffee all over. That's what she was. Clit Muggler was bringing Darth Vader's coffee, and she had encountered Ardadita. It was a whole thing. And they felt that there was no popularity to Clit Muggler, so they didn't include her in the KLITMUGGLE with an umlaut R.
And he had to send an email?
It's good to know.
Yes, he did an apology email to Darth.
You know your Star Wars
I certainly do.
Now when Topher Grace was in here and you're asking where this film, the new film takes place.
Well, I didn't know. I stick on the past. I don't look at the new one until it comes out.
Right.
I mean, I know that they did it really hacky too. Fucking Darth at AOL. It was like, he'll never get that email address.
Darth at AOL.
Yes. Boba Fett apologizing.
Dear Darth. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Let me start off by expressing my deepest condolences. My heart, thoughts and prayers go out to your assistant Clit Muggler. End of that one.
One more as far as dumb shit goes for today.
That's not a real story.
Not really dumb, because Jimmy sees it. It's the Washington football thing. Washington football team says, "Take your panties off and bake by a Negro," more offensive trademarks than team name.
Wait, what?
Well, they're fighting for their trademark. And the Washington football team defends their federal trademark registration. They're pointing out that the government has registered plenty of companies with offensive names. Among the names cited by the NFL team, Take Yo Panties Off and Dago Swag Clothing, Midget Man Condoms, and Inflatable Sex Dolls, and Baked by a Negro Bakery products are all trademarks.
Delicious,
that the government's
though.
Okay.
I've tried them. Delicious.
Yes, and that was not
Baked
the
by
original.
Negro
That was not
Bakeries.
the original name of that company.
It's Baked by Niggas.
What makes it delicious?
I don't know.
Baked goods in general are delicious.
No. Not like Baked by a Negro.
What makes them so good?
The spices?
What is
Made
Baked
by
by a
the hands of
Negro?
a slave.
Whoa. Nobody said slave, Opie. I said Negro.
Is that a company that's still in existence or an old one?
I don't know. Let's look up Baked by a Negro. Let's see what we can get.
It's a cookie company.
All right,
Yes.
but all cookies are delicious.
Oh, it's Cookie Cutter.
But it's owned by a black person, though, right?
I hope so.
It better
It would
be.
have to be.
It better be. The team is appealing a judge's July order canceling its trademark registration. The judge ruled the team name may disparage Native Americans. In a brief filed with the 4th U.S. Circuit Court, the team says the Federal Trademark Register is infested with countless trademarks conveying racist and offensive messages.
Yeah. A Baked by a Negro is owned by a Negro. So the Washington Redskins, for that argument, they would have to be owned by a Native American.
I should add, but the team insists that the team name is not among them as far as these racist and offensive messages and other trademarks. Baked by a Negro. What's the big deal with this company?
I don't know.
It's an old company, obviously.
It looks old. Look at the pictures they have.
That woman is not still baking.
No.
I've never seen hair quite like hers. She doesn't know what she wants to do with it.
That was turn of the century hair.
Yeah.
I think there's a word for that hair.
Whoa.
She had very nappy hair. She did.
Whoa. We call it peas popping in the kitchen.
Peas popping?
Peas popping in the kitchen.
I never heard that.
That's hilarious. That is funny.
Well, you got peas popping in your kitchen. All this is your kitchen back here, Jimmy.
What's that?
They call it your kitchen.
Oh.
God, if we said that, we'd be in deep trouble.
Peas popping in your kitchen?
Y'all would be fucking through.
Wow.
You fucking Anthony Cumia the whole room.
Wait, peas popping in the kitchen? That's not...
That's funny. Can you...
And you could say she has nappy hair. It's a perfectly accurate description of her hair. It was messy.
Well, peas popping is the inside line.
Can you put peas...
Black people would like that I know that line. I'm going to say that a lot.
They would laugh.
I would say that. Hey, what's your name, bitch? You got some peas popping in the kitchen. Not even on a stage, just in the store. And she's like got perfectly coiffed hair, and I'm just using it wrong and incorrectly.
It's Ben Carlson's wife?
Yeah.
There it is. We're looking at peas popping in the kitchen.
Peas don't pop in the kitchen. See, I knew that song. Oh, wait.
Beans don't burn on the grill.
Wow, I've never heard that one.
A whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
That's right.
Now we're up in the big leagues. Getting down, turn that bat. As long as we live, it's you and me and Jimmy. It ain't nothing wrong with us.
I've heard of this, but this is a song. I remember my grandmother used to love the Jeffersons theme song, and she would hate whenever it would come on. I would be talking, and she was like, "You know how much I love this song, and I could only hear it once a week, and you have to talk through it."
Really?
She got so mad when I would talk.
For real?
Yeah, she hated when I would make fun of it or talk through it or be obnoxious, and I would do it when I was mad at her. And that song would come on, I would just make noise when Grandma was listening to fucking the Jeffersons theme song.
That was her only pleasure in life.
Exactly. I was spoiling it. It was ruined.
That's all she wanted from her.
I ruined it, yes.
For her old life.
That's right. Well, she got a good song ruining. By her precocious grandson.
You've heard chopped meat hair before, right?
Chopped meat hair? Yeah. You remember you said that before and you tried to bring it up? It was like fucking like chopped beef or something?
No, chopped meat hair.
Remember we talked about this before?
Yeah, but you've heard of that one before.
Yes, bring up the pictures of it, please. Remember the dude like he had fucking $5 of ground meat on his head?
Yeah. Fucking guy had peas popping in the kitchen. I didn't care for that.
I like the peas popping in the kitchen. That might be even better.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Let's see. Yeah, just go to images.
The chopped meat hair.
Go to the images.
You sound like you see chopped meat hair everywhere. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, not everywhere, but every once in a while you see it.
When you roll your window up?
I don't roll my window up, you son of a bitch. There it is.
I don't either. I leave it up. I never roll it down.
There's chopped meat hair.
That's it.
Can we, let's tweet that out. Let's tweet that out.
Wow,
and right, Sherrod says it's okay to tweet it.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Now I want a burger.
Huh?
Now I want a burger.
I want to talk about the guy. I don't really understand the story. I just saw the headline, but basically he was gone for 8 months and he came back and his house was gone. How is that possible?
What?
He lost his house and he's pissed off.
I'm guessing Florida had an eminent domain.
It was Long Island.
No, he went to Florida.
Oh, was it an eminent domain thing or what?
No. We can find out. We'll get into the story. There's a news story too, but it's a Long Island guy from I want to say Hempstead.
Roslyn.
The house is gone?
House is gone.
What? He came back, his jacuzzi's gone, his house is gone.
And the wife is still there.
He's just standing there.
Fucking annoying.
His police officer friend going, I don't know what happened. It's just gone. It's my house. Why'd they knock it down?
Fake dinosaur.
Fake dinosaur is still there.
Nice. Sherrod's doing Race Wars tonight at 7 o'clock on this channel with Gilbert Gottfried and Lisa Ann. Lisa Ann. I'm trying to remember her last name. I know the Lisa Ann part.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
She's got big fucking tits.
Yeah, could you tweet out that picture? Because that
already
made me,
did, my friend.
That made me happy, and boy, is Kurt Metzger very happy.
Yes,
that Lisa Ann is sitting on his lap right there.
Well, unfortunately, his penis is pointing toward me,
and then you're sitting on Kurt's lap.
Yeah, we're both sitting on Kurt's lap.
She has have big, kissable tits.
I'm telling you.
She's
big,
a delight.
heavy tits.
She played the Sarah Palin in porns.
Okay.
I would hold her big tit with both hands and suckle it while she held my head like an infant.
What would the noise be?
I would make like fucking Jurassic Park noises.
Velociraptor's loose.
No, like the fucking like those big stupid leaf eating cunts.
Who describes a dinosaur like that?
That's what they were. But you know which ones I meant? Those
Exactly.
long necked jizz bags. Defenseless fucking pricks. All that neck. I could have fucking killed those things by biting them. What were they called?
Yes.
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Yes.
I would make brontosaurus noises while suckling her teat, holding it with both hands while she caressed my head and she'd stroke my bottom and pat my back. My little feet would kick.
I like it.
Yeah, my little wiener would stand out straight. She would tickle it. She would lick her finger and tickle the head of my wiener, and I would giggle.
Oh, shit.
Jimmy's going to be in North Carolina starting tomorrow night. Comedy Zone?
Yes.
Charlotte?
Charlotte, North Carolina. That's right.
That's good times right there.
All right. All right, here's the guy with the house thing on Long Island. He went away for a while, comes back, his house was completely gone.
Like
I didn't even know the government could do this.
Ripped out of the ground, gone?
We're going to find out. I didn't really read the story. I just
all about zombie homes.
Zombie homes?
Zombie homes.
Why?
I think
Is that an actual term?
Yeah.
No, that was a dead guy with a really giant cock.
It's about, I think it all has to do with people not paying their mortgages. And then there's houses that are just not lived in anymore because these people have been evicted, and then they knock the houses down. So they assume this was a zombie home.
All right, let's see the story.
Discovery for a Long Island man who came home to find his house missing. His town deemed it danger and it tore it down while he was out of town. TV 1055's Carolyn Gussoff reports from Hempstead.
Oh, my God.
Nothing was left. It was gone.
A disturbing homecoming for Phil Williams.
Where does his stuff go?
Garbage. The dump.
Wow, that's an empty lot. Like, there's not even a little house left.
And he's been gone a while because everything's starting to grow in.
Yeah. That is a dump.
But what kind of neighbors does he have that they don't call him and go, "Yo, they're taking your house"?
He was at work. He said he left at 8 in the morning. Everything was fine. He came back to his weeds.
Wow.
He said we must have just missed him. We knocked. No one answered. We assumed it was empty. And there was a dog barking. We killed that and then leveled the house. We're opening an Arby's.
I think there's more to this story, by the way.
There is. You sure?
One would hope.
I am. I'm not just stalling because the computer crapped out.
Again? I thought we were getting those fixed.
It is fixed. Now we have to wait for an ad.
This is a fixed computer?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's fixed. That means it can't have little computers. Oh, shit. Boo.
So wait, how long was he in Florida away from his house?
Oh, we're going to find out.
It had to be a year.
I think it was like 8 months, I think.
8 months.
I read a little bit of this.
8 months.
Got some of the bullet points in this story. Hit it.
Where was he?
Oh, we
Believe
still...
me, I'm trying.
Oh, my God.
Maybe they thought it was one of those sandy houses that was abandoned after the storm and then it's ripped it down like that.
He must have... What a fucking lousy homekeeper he must have been.
Exactly.
8 months, I think. Well, that's a long time, though.
Crap, this isn't working.
I would love
Yeah, but
to...
he was paying his bills.
Oh, his bills were getting paid? Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to this story.
Why was he in Florida?
He was recovering from surgery.
Yeah, knee surgery.
Oh, shit.
You go to Florida to recover from knee surgery?
Maybe he had family down there.
Yeah, I think he's well-to-do.
Who pays for this
He's
now?
not well-to-do.
Apparently not. He's got a shit house.
He's got a shitty house.
Well, he doesn't have a house.
No, he has no house.
He used to have a shitty house. You're right.
I bet he had family down there that helped take care of him. You know,
Yeah, he didn't plan to be gone that long, but like he kept his bills up to date.
Yeah.
How do they
Maybe
take your house like that?
He was in septic shock or something like that. He probably was dealing with sepsis. An issue of sepsis.
What happened?
I've already said what happened. He was in septic shock in Florida and he couldn't make the trip.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm turning up the volume of my headphone.
That's good enough.
Is the computer going to work at all?
So.
We're trying.
I can play it off my phone.
Who do you even call when you come home and your house ain't the cops?
Where do you call from?
Yeah, you don't
question.
have a phone.
Yeah.
Where are you? What's your address? You don't need the address. Look for the weeping man in the empty lot.
This is fucked up.
Go down Jefferson Avenue and look for the weeping fat man kneeling in an empty lot screaming, "Why?" There's only one of me.
Is this it?
To find his house missing. His town deemed it danger and it tore it down while he was out of town.
Danger?
TV 1055's Carolyn Gussoff reports from Hempstead.
That's dirty. Hempstead.
Nothing was left. It was gone.
A disturbing homecoming for Phil Williams. Out of town for knee surgery, when he returned, his house was not where he left it.
Wait a second. Maybe I'm not on the right street.
Then the shocking realization, this empty lot is
make
where
him walk
his
around
house
his empty
stood.
lot.
You walk around a little, sir, so we can know where the house was.
Phil Williams looks very familiar.
It actually sounds like a Phil Hartman movie, like Queen Latifah was actually in his house when he came home.
How do we know Phil Williams? I feel like he's been on this show or something.
No, there's a guy in Long Island. It's some big fucking fat dude who just walks around this little empty place of grass and saying, "This is my home and I'm going to shit where I want." And the neighbors complain. He's like, "Well, you guys can fucking chip in and build a wall. You didn't speak up when they took it." That's where I know him from.
And it's gone.
The house demolished as part of an ongoing effort in the town of Hempstead to clean up the scourge of zombie houses. The problem, says his attorney, the West Hempstead home was not abandoned.
They went too far. This house should not have been demolished, and they went too fast. They had all the signs to know that somebody was living here.
Town officials say they followed all proper procedures, notifying Williams with repeated registered letters beginning last October. Deemed a danger, they tore down the house in May. All the while, Williams says he was hospitalized recuperating from knee surgery in Florida and not getting his mail.
Somebody could have called me. Somebody could have notified me. Said, "Hey, listen, here's what's going on." But the town, they took everything. It's just gone.
All this
Gone,
possessions.
says the 69-year-old veteran, his furniture, collections, jewelry. The town tells a very different story, claiming the house was a hazard. Neighbors say they've complained for years.
The house was abandoned. I mean, that's the way it looked.
Windows broken, leaks all over, lots of trash.
Was the house that bad?
No.
Yeah, he looks like a fat, slovenly bum. Fucking hair is sweaty, his forehead's wet, big dumb neck. Fuck him and his shitty house and his bad knees. I'm on the counter side. The neighbors will all be like, "There's holes in it. There's that one guy, the windows are broken." I mean, it's a whole fucking thing. He took all the R's from the neighborhood and he put W's in their place and he broke his windows. But fuck this guy.
I think I know him.
Dumpy house.
It's driving me nuts. I think I know Phil.
How?
He looks familiar.
I don't know. He looks familiar, man.
From Long Island?
Towns everywhere grappling with the foreclosure epidemic. The process to demolish can take years.
He was paying his mortgage. There was no foreclosure. This was not a zombie house.
Williams now suing the town, also wants to know what happened to all of his possessions.
Oh, boy.
Meantime, he considers himself homeless. In West Hempstead,
I would
Long
consider
Island,
him
Carolyn
homeless as
Gussoff,
well.
TV.
Yep.
He has no home.
He's walking around an empty lot. I think that's a good definition of homeless.
Will they pay him? What do you think is going to happen here?
They'll give him money.
He's going to get a payday. But the house was looking real shitty. They showed some pictures before they demolished it. The chimney looked like it was falling over even.
Yeah. It's not illegal to have a shitty house, though, right?
No.
You're paying your mortgage.
You know, people are complaining in the neighborhood. It's like one of those fucking
eyesore,
creepy, too much shit on the front porch places, probably.
Yeah. How do we know Phil Williams? It's going to drive me nuts later. Whatever. So I didn't know they were doing this.
All the windows leaks are broken.
All I know is I'm going to call my agent. I'm going to pitch a movie about a zombie house. Doesn't that sound awesome? A fucking zombie house?
Just go call him now.
But then I'd have to leave the studio.
I don't know, man.
I can't believe they could take somebody's house without,
I can't believe it took so long for him to figure it out. The weeds are growing pretty tall.
What's his last name? Phil what?
Williams. I've come across this.
Oh, you heard about this cop? Remember this cop we thought got shot by suspects? They think he killed himself now.
Yeah, which
So
one was
sad.
that? Was that the gas station guy?
No, it was in Illinois and Chicago.
Oh, with the in the
So sad.
help me out in the woods or
Yeah,
something.
he said he was chasing 2 suspects. I
Yeah,
think?
yeah. And it turned out, how did they figured out he killed himself? Huh?
They suspected it, yeah. But my question is, how do they not know he killed himself? Aren't there gunpowder, residual gunpowder
Residue.
on his hand, residue?
Yeah.
How about the angle? Where's the gun? Couldn't be that far away. Unless he shot himself and threw it real quick.
It was right. Well, the thought was that his gun was used by
Against
these
him.
assailants
Yeah.
to kill him.
But
And he was in a gunfight, so there was gunpowder on his...
Yeah. They were suspicious early on, though.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad.
They definitely were suspicious early on that
Yeah.
one. I guess they were just getting all their facts together. But most likely killed himself, they're saying now.
Man wants to swap sex with dog for sex with farm animals. It's pretty even Steven trade as far as I'm concerned.
Fair's fair.
Exactly. It's like, I want to swap an orange for a tangerine. I have no issue with that. A lemon for a lime. I can go on for hours with fruit analogies.
It's the problem with this. I've never seen an animal suffer when they're having sex with a human.
Not
Wait,
at
they have
all.
tape of it?
Huh?
I hope so.
Wait, what is
my
this?
dick's out for no reason.
They have tape of the negotiation.
Yeah. They,
Oh, please, let's hear this.
Yes, they wanted. They recorded the guy.
Mr. Darling, why would you have sex with animals?
I'll get the raw footage right after.
Why would you have sex with animals?
Oh, that's a
Why
fair
not is the
question.
question.
Disturbing and graphic, to say the
Women are
least.
mad
A
animals.
56-year-old man has been arrested after deputies say he tried to arrange sexual encounters with animals. We're talking about James Darlin, who was arrested in an undercover operation in Wickenburg. We've also learned tonight that Darlin worked for a delivery company for years, and he has admitted.
Yes, he delivered horse cum into his colon.
Okay, so I have the raw footage.
Creep.
Man.
Yes, he delivered kibbled and... All right.
Try it again.
Kibbles and bits on his balls. It's fucked up. Just another easy, cheap joke.
But we all fuck animals, right?
Dude,
technically?
No, I would never fuck a dog.
Technically, is a
I would
woman-
eat its ass, but I would never fuck it. I'd go down on a horse, but I would never fuck it. That's gross. You ever eat a horse pussy, the tail swatting you? They're trying to shoo you away, but I convinced myself that they're patting you on the back. Good job. Good job.
Could you Google image horse pussy?
Horse pussy.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
See it. No,
It's a pussy that can't sing.
You got to see horse pussy.
Horse.
Image that shit. You'll see.
Yes, that's what. That was how you kept that basketball game going longer. Instead of let's play horse pussy. We'll be here for hours.
Wow.
Wait, which one's horse and which one's human?
Which one's the one with the tail would be the horse?
All right. One like it had a skirt on, though.
The one I'm handing money to is the human.
Look,
Go up a little. The one in the red.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it look like regular.
Yeah, the one that guy's putting a carrot into is a horse.
Is that a carrot?
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
A carrot to the wrong end.
His ass is blown out, though.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
The horse's ass is blown.
It's like a lemon. Looks like it's on the other side of that hole.
I just don't get it. I just don't get
Oh,
it.
they closing the curtains on the studio?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is too sexy.
Yeah.
You know what? Puff Daddy's seeing this when he walked through the hallway.
That's right. On
Is
his
he here
birthday.
today?
He's here today.
The Puffster's here today.
Yeah, Puffy in the building.
Where is he?
Happy
I guess
birthday,
he's just
Puff.
doing Howard.
Oh,
Probably
he's
going
coming.
on. What's he doing?
46 today.
He's doing a lot of those hip hop channels.
When's he here?
Now?
Oh, yeah, he's going to Sway too, right? I'll stick my black face out there and see if
Yeah.
I can get him in here.
Shade 45. the
Nice.
Heat.
I'm going to take one for the team.
Nice.
Go get him. Yeah.
Throw the line in the water. Let's see.
I'm like,
if we
Sway's in here, Puffy.
we can see if we
Trick
get
him.
the puff.
Lock the door when he gets in here.
All right, let's. This is the raw audio of the guy trying to, negotiate a little action.
So you're able to do a lot of things with him?
Well, after I talked with you, I prayed more.
Did he ask for a ride and stuff?
Well, he was actually last night because I'm in a park model and he's kind of confined, and so he seemed to not mind.
Yeah. Were you able to fuck him or anything? No.
Well, only with my finger. I did get 2 in,
Oh, you got
but it
two
wasn't
in?
quite big enough to,
Yeah. So he used to be good before he got neutered?
He was neutered when we got him.
Yeah.
And then after a while, and I play with him, he would respond, but he's never
being neutered. He's about halfway there.
Yeah. So has anybody else been able to have sex with him? Just you? Just you?
Well,
dog.
Yeah.
Walking with his head
what do you
down.
think?
I'm embarrassed. The dog's looking up like, please take me away from this man. Just rescue me. He puts his penis under my tail.
The big reveal, the dog walks in a frame with his head down.
Defeated, too. That dog's so defeated.
And what, he's bragging that he got 2 fingers in?
Yeah.
And a horse?
And his dog.
It's nice.
Oh, the poor dog.
Wait a minute.
Goes home with that happy family, doesn't realize it's a house of horrors.
So wait, is he trying to trade the dog with?
Yes.
I think he's trying to tell this guy, look, this dog's a good fuck. And then what do you got for me? And I think that guy has like farm animals.
Who's the undercover cop? Somebody's a cop?
I think he's upgrading. He's trying to upgrade. Yeah, it's undercover deputy. The guy in the red shirt is an undercover deputy. So now he's bending down and petting the dog. Let's see where this goes.
Do you think I'd be able to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he would let you because he's pretty passive, and if you show him a little bit of kindness, he'll just start licking it.
You just pull your pants down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows when my wife leaves sometimes.
Yeah.
Then I'll go over to the corner, and as soon as I go over there, here he comes. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows the corner.
Yeah.
He said when my wife leaves.
What a creep.
What a fucking creep. His wife leaves, and he calls the dog over and fucks it. I love this guy.
He is a entertaining fella.
Exactly. Let his wife try to get everything in the divorce. Who needs you?
Yeah, you bitch.
Exactly.
I got a bitch.
I have Lassie.
I'm assuming if you're fucking your dog, you would keep that to yourself, though.
Yeah.
One would think.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That's heaven on earth for you, so why would you fuck it up for yourself?
He wants more. He wants other animals.
He wants more.
The guy's greedy. I get it.
All right.
Is he old?
No, he's only 7, but I think he chased one too many rabbits. I think he
That's cute.
I got this quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
How old is yours?
Well, I'll put Wiley back in there.
All right, Wiley, here you go. In you go.
He's not going to jump out it.
Yeah. He's a good dog. That's his safety zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dog, all right, if you let you fuck him.
He actually tries to the bathroom.
And how old is yours?
He's about 5 or 6.
Okay, so he just is gray around the face.
Yep.
And he's a cat.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then he enjoys himself.
So what do you think?
Oh, I think it would be no trouble at all.
He's still got his balls right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, a little. He says, I like to exercise.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I'm ready.
You think you'd fuck this guy?
Oh, sure.
Sure?
You have or haven't?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
But,
The guy's scared of the dog. He's admitting to having fucked it.
Yeah.
This is the worst improv ever.
This guy's better prowess than I do.
What is it?
I met it on Tinder. Fucked it.
Yeah, the deputy's pulling along.
There's a whole world that I don't know about.
I don't want to fucking know, man.
Where not only you fuck your pets, you trade them with other pet fuckers?
Yeah, that's nice for you. But this guy, the guy with the horse or the pony is getting the raw end of the deal. All he's giving you is a dog. You're bringing a fucking exotic farm animal.
Yeah, the undercover,
not fair.
The undercover
It's worth like
deputy
$2.
brought out his dog. And this guy's getting pretty excited about it.
Oh, he wants to fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's the undercover deputy. He's like, all right, well, there's your dog. All right, let me show you mine so we can make an even Steven trade here.
That's fair.
But and that guy's getting a bit excited seeing the young new dog.
Sure.
Let's push play.
What?
Yeah, but yeah, I have. But yeah. What do you think? Yeah, but look at those balls, though. Right?
Yeah, I remember there was on my route once there was a pit bull and it came out and I've never seen it. They were like the ones you see on the back end of people.
Yeah.
I go, wow. Yeah.
Was that on your route?
Yeah.
Did you have like any special dogs on your route?
There was a couple of. There was one very similar to this one.
Yeah. He let you fuck him and stuff?
He would come around. Yeah. He was very.
How did you know if people were home or anything?
Well, they'd follow my truck. They got used to it.
Oh, they got used to your truck?
Or they'd climb in if people weren't.
I don't know if this guy's lying or not, too. He might just be lying
What, the actual?
Yeah, like he might fuck his own dog, but he might be lying about these other ones on the paper route. He's acting like he's a big stud.
Yeah, he's a big.
He just wants to be cool in front of the other dog fucker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a big shot.
Yeah.
If you have to guess, who would you think this guy's voting for?
What, the
dog fucker, not the cop.
Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
He's a big Turner and Hooch fan.
That's what I was wondering. That's one who got the dog fucking, numbers.
Vote?
Yeah, the vote.
Yeah. He's like, my favorite porno is Marley and Me.
I mean, you can't be voting for Hillary if you're not even fucking a woman. Marley and Me.
Is there more to this tape?
That
is. Real quick, send him out. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, his life is good.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think he'll work for you?
Oh, yeah. If you're game, I'm game.
Yeah. I think he let you.
Oh, yeah.
I think he let you fuck him, but I knew you like his balls. That's why I brought him. Yeah.
This guy likes male dogs.
I think he goes, I think you would like his balls. That's what I brought.
I knew you would like his balls.
I knew you would like his balls. That's why I brought him.
That's why I brought him.
Wow.
Do you know how stupid dogs must feel when they confess to other dogs at the dog park? Like, yeah, and then he fucks me in the ass. They're like, what? What do you mean? He lifts my tail and he plays with my balls. We go to the gas station, then he fucks me in the ass. What does your owner do? Pets me. What? No, he doesn't. You're not supposed to have, only stuff's supposed to go out of there. He doesn't fuck you? No. You're going to bite him next time. You bet I will. Comes home, his dick smells like other dogs. That's not right. You're a pet. You're not of the same species. Stupid dog. What does he masturbate to? Snoopy. Why? What does your guy jerk off to? Other people.
So, you got your overnight bag and stuff?
I do. I'm Footloose Fancy Free for the next...
What'd you tell your dad?
I said I was going out to find a secluded space.
What'd he say?
He said, I don't blame you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you think you like Max, don't you? His balls, that getting you hot?
How could I'm already...
You're already hard? You're already hard?
Gross!
Because I remember you telling me last night on the phone you were hard. So.
It starts... Well, actually, it just starts...
So you already...
Supposed to lubricate.
Yeah. So you're already hard? Hardy or something?
Yeah, I think.
He should have a bumper
you like
sticker.
The book, don't you?
Gay for dogs.
Yeah. That's why I brought him, because I wanted you to see him.
No, I thought you said he was neutered.
Well, I have another dog.
Wait, he's got a hard on because he can see the dog's balls.
Yes. The deputy's playing his part a little too good by the way.
It's a genius.
Remember on the
good.
phone last night?
Jesus.
Remember? You said that on the phone?
This guy's like Brando.
He's like Lawrence Fishburne.
You fuck my dog on the causeway. This guy's a method actor. He's really good.
It's a little too good with his part.
Yeah.
Of this.
Yeah.
You hard?
I didn't tell you about this guy. I wanted to surprise you with him.
I know. When I saw him, I go, wait a minute. You said neutered.
I know. Then when he said he was intact, that's why I brought him, because I knew you'd like him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll start shaking if you don't be careful.
Yeah. So you'd fuck him, right?
Well, I finger him and then
you finger him first?
And then,
I mean, Michael Vick did a lot of bad things to dogs.
Female.
Never this. A dog be like, I'd rather you drown me than finger me than fuck me.
Finger my ass.
They both climbed in the truck.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing the female, and the male, tried to mount. It didn't work.
Yeah.
It was,
Well, when you told me about you jacking the goat off, I told you I went out and
try.
No, I was waiting for you, but you'd reach your hand through the fence and jack him off through the fence. Dude, that had me rolling.
Okay.
Did he finish?
He did. Well, I was staying. I just kind of like.
Yeah.
As long as nobody's home, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
This guy's
and your neighbors never found out when you were jumping the fence fucking the dog? No? That's funny.
No.
See, I'm always scared of that shit. You know what I mean? I'd be like... But,
it's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge to be safe.
Yeah.
But, when it comes to animals, they're so out there.
Yeah.
And so lovable, you just I can't stop myself.
Yeah.
When I run into one.
Yeah.
Well.
So Max is going to work for you?
Oh, yes.
And you think I'd be able to fuck your dog?
Yes, I think so.
All right, let me
got some lubrication.
Oh, you do? You got the lube?
I bought some, and I tried it, and definitely put it.
Get over here. Get over here.
The dog is like,
boy,
I know
is this
what's
guy
happening.
going to be surprised and
to get arrested for that.
What the?
I'd rather you fuck a dog than fuck a kid, though.
What the? Of course.
They're not mutually exclusive.
You can fuck them both at the same time?
Sure. Yo, and your choices. Can't you enjoy cheesecake and carrot cake?
So what happened to the guy? He just got arrested, obviously, and it's pending.
You can't arrest him for a long time. He'll be in jail for, what, a year, maybe?
I don't know.
Not even.
I don't know what they get you for that.
Not even. Well, Michael Vick, he was straight drowning and electrocuting dogs. He got in, what, 2 years, a year and a half?
And that's way worse.
That's way worse.
Thank you.
So he'll be out. This guy will be
Both
out
bad.
in 6 months, probably.
Both bad, but Michael Vick way worse.
Oh, yeah, way worse.
That was some fucked up shit.
But fucking him ain't like... Man, I'm so happy I just like puss. That's human woman puss. And not any of these, like...
And one LA dude.
And one LA dude, but that was for a part.
That was hilarious.
That was for a part, and
one LA dude.
Can't stay in LA that long enough.
That's very, very funny yesterday. What do we got? So they just arrested him. And
what did the wife say? Where's the wife?
I don't know. I want to know how much time you could get for this. Did they say that in the article? No.
Can we get a picture of the wife pulled up? Maybe is that possible? Let's just see what the wife looks like.
It's a 2-month investigation.
Right.
This guy.
Right.
2 months of fucking dogs. Like, after they knew about.
I'm sure he didn't just start.
I know, but I'm saying that the cops knew about. They had to just lay back.
They have to lay back for 2 months.
And Donnie Brasco, a dog fucker.
Right.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Don't pull me out.
I got cancer at a prick. I wrote him a card. There's a little dog treat in it.
Wow.
He's a pet of ours.
Felony charge of conspiracy to commit bestiality.
Dog was seized by investigators and handed over to the Humane Society to determine whether it has been sexually abused.
They do the rape kit on a dog?
Yes.
I guess so.
They do. Absolutely.
For real?
Yes.
I guess
yes.
so.
They say, show us on Digger where he touched you. Digger the dog.
Digger.
On Digger he goes with you when you explore.
Just pull
his leash. His asshole will open for sure.
Oh, fuck. What state was that? Where was that?
State of madness. Back after this.
Arizona?
Yeah, it's hot there, too. You know, dog pussy stinks in Arizona. If I was going to fuck a dog's ass, it'd be in Alaska.
It'd be a husky.
Yeah, a nice fucking frozen shut asshole with no shit stink. The worst places to fuck dog ass are Florida and Arizona, in that order. My dog's asshole stinks. There's shit stuck to its fur. At least if you're in Vermont in January, it's running around rubbing it on pine cones. Asshole smells like grass. I know. It's a fucking outdoors dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
Man.
You think that cop had a hard time getting back to the real world?
Absolutely. After all these great suggestions, he's probably like, I ought to give it a whirl once. You know, just give it a shot.
I think he was bummed they took him off that duty.
The case?
He seemed to enjoy it a little bit.
Well, there's footage of him rehearsing his story like Tim Roth. He's like, okay, so I fucked the dog, and the thing starts barking at me. You know, I'm in the bathroom, so I stuck my dick in it, and the two cops are standing there. I'm like, they're going to hear you. They're going to hear you fucking their dog. No, they're not.
Brutal.
What is the news station? I don't get the caught on camera thing, and it's getting a lot of heat. It's growing. What is this thing?
The caught on camera thing is there was a story where somebody was killed in a crosswalk.
Oh, God love them. I hate to hear it.
And then,
heart goes out to their family.
God bless. And then a local news station was trying to show how dangerous this area is, and they may have staged something.
They staged something?
Maybe.
For the news? All right.
Let's take a look.
Staged after they speak with Valerie Cleveland.
While Fox 13's cameras were rolling Monday afternoon, another teen was nearly hit.
Hey! Did you just see that?
Leslie Thomas was so shocked.
She fell.
Oh, my God.
She fell. The girl fell at the end.
Why would she fall?
But the car was stopped at the beginning of the shot.
What, they're trying to say she got so
that
freaked
she
out
almost
that
got hit.
That she fell over?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
But
staged.
she trips over the curb.
Yeah.
Rolling Monday afternoon,
on the way
another
back.
teen was nearly hit.
Hey!
Watch him.
Leslie Thomas.
And she falls back.
You idiot.
Dope. So how was that staged?
Huh?
Was that staged?
That's when somebody got killed.
They're trying to figure out if it was fake or not. It looks fake to me.
It looks fake.
What then?
They would have had the shot of the car driving into the shot.
Right. What happened after that? They just babble about it for 2 minutes, saying nothing of importance.
Yes.
This lady's hat is
Fedora?
upsetting.
You like the fedora?
Yeah.
Another teen was nearly hit.
Oh, I'd like to see her. I'd like to see her get hit, and I'd like to see her get hit so hard that her hat actually hovers in midair for a couple of seconds.
A cartoon.
Like the hat doesn't even know that the person is no longer there because she's been struck so furiously by a vehicle.
And know what the tell is here? The reporter going, "You see that? Yes, we saw that. Yes."
They put a light there.
This local news station fake a near accident. Yes, they did, in my opinion. Yes,
Thomas was so
they did.
shaken up, she collapsed.
She didn't collapse. She tripped.
Scared the crap out of me, she said.
She just fucking. She didn't collapse. She tripped over the curb.
Yes.
Right.
See it. She backed into the curb.
She backed up and tripped.
We've all done that. I mean, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
You don't like the fedora, huh, Jimmy?
I hate it.
She's just like a newsie.
Yeah, real gumshoe out there digging up dirt. Watching a fucking dumb 15-year-old fall backwards on a curb because she's never seen a video camera before. Fucking Cindy Brady. Idiot.
Oh, nice fart.
Farty fart?
I thought I heard a fart.
Jimmy?
Thought I heard a fart.
No.
There was a guy on the phone that had more on that cop that they now think killed himself. He thinks it was an inside job, but he couldn't. He really wanted to discuss it further. But
Like the
now he's
cops
gone.
killed him?
I don't know.
No,
That's why I wanted to go to him, but he couldn't wait around.
Because the cops got him. He was waiting around to talk about it. They picked him up.
Right.
It's a sad story that the dude went out there and killed himself, though. That's just sad.
What's this?
It's always sad. What?
Not always. Not always sad when somebody killed themselves.
Who got cold cock with a savage shot to the head?
It was just a street fight, and they're having an argument, and the guy just gets pummeled.
The guy with the hat is doing the hitting.
Don't tell me which one. We never know.
I already know.
Yeah.
Hat's doing the hitting.
Yeah, I think you're right, but you don't know.
They're just having an argument?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this.
Watch it. What did I say next time? You didn't say shit. Well, then what's the deal? There was no fucking deal. Then why are we doing this right now? I don't know. You walked up to me all fuck off. I did? Yeah, you did. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh, God.
You were right, Sherrod.
I know an asshole when I see him.
Yeah, that guy should have had his hands up.
I thought it was going to be the other guy with the surprise punch.
No, that was a good one. Let's see that again.
Wow.
Hands are behind his back.
No, I know, but I thought that's...
Then why are we doing this right now? I don't know. You walked up to me all fuck off. I did? Yeah, you did. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck.
But how stupid is that guy? Because that's how people get killed, man. They fall.
Absolutely.
That guy hit hard, too. Wow.
Hell of a noise.
That's a hell of a noise.
That was a pop.
That was a shot.
But what an asshole to hit that dude like that for no reason.
What's the backstory on
When
this?
a guy repeats himself like that, you got to know a punch is coming.
Yeah.
Fuck off? Oh, boy.
Right.
It's time
He's
to something.
convincing. Yeah.
What's the headline on this, bro?
Yeah, because the guy's wearing his hat backwards.
Oh, so it's called Bro Gets Straight Up.
Bro gets
Definition
straight
of-
up? Oh.
The definition of cold cocked with savage shot to the head. That's a brutal hit. Any update on this guy? Is he all right?
Dead.
Huh?
No.
Yeah. Whatevs.
That was aggressive.
Huh?
Aggressive.
A little too much.
Too much. For what? This dude don't even look like he's a threat.
Who knows what happened, though? Was it something with his chick, or who knows?
But he didn't feel threatened. The guy with the hat didn't feel threatened at the time. The dude had his hands behind his back.
That's
He's
true.
a little dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just looking for a reason to punch him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
As soon as he saw the reason, he was like, okay, we was waiting on that.
And that's that. Then police are getting sneaky. Sneaky. They're doing. They're using homeless people to catch you driving and texting.
Yeah. Really? Are they dressing up as homeless people? Or saying,
yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a. Is this the story? Yeah, they're. Well, the texting thing is completely out of fucking control.
Definitely in the car.
It's scary.
It
man.
is.
You see these people swaying from side to side, and you know they're not drunk. It's way worse than
I'm sure
drunk
you see the
driving.
line going out to Long Island.
A ton. It's
disturbing.
fucking scary. But oh god, look at this guy. He's on the side of the road as a homeless dude with a sign, but he's actually catching you texting.
I think that bus driver who ran over that lady in Brooklyn the other day, I think he was on his phone.
Last night?
Yeah, last night.
Cut her in half pretty much.
And she was on a
That's on the
walker,
front page of the
and he
paper.
drove off.
Well, because he didn't know he hit her.
No, he knew.
You think
he hit
knew?
a driver's side. He hit a driver's side. Looked at her.
It's on the front page of our paper.
Pulled off, traded in the bus. The next bus driver started driving the bus. So the cops had to pull over the bus with a different driver in it when they found out who did it.
It says it's front page. He just kept going. Woman cut in half by hit and run MTA.
Oh my
bus.
God, Sherrod is arrested. I can't believe Sherrod did that.
That looked like if I had sex with William Stevenson and shit it out of baby.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're saying he could only get 7 years, and of course the family wants way more than that. Cut her right in half. She had a walker.
A walker. Lived in a homeless shelter right there.
And they got
I can't believe Ben Carson's wife did that. That's
dramatic security video shows. Where's this dramatic security?
That's how the cops found it. They took 3 hours for the cops to figure out how the lady died. They saw that the bus came, hit her, stopped. It was on the driver's side, and then he just kept going.
And no one on the bus noticed?
No, nobody on the bus. He was turning the bus back in.
So it was just him.
That's him.
Did he see her, or did he just see her? Oh, maybe he did.
He saw her.
He had to have
He
seen,
saw her.
right? Well, no, but you just said maybe he was texting. But then he had to know he hit something.
Because he stopped and looked out his
he did.
window at her.
Well, you know what it was? He looked out and he gave a really weird smile to the right, like a really weird smile. And it was like, why would he smile and say Helen and then keep driving? Why did he do that? Wait, what's his name?
Helen was a great name. This is an old fucking lady name.
Bus driver Paul Roper. See, there's a Mr. Roper joke from Three's Company.
Bus driver hits lady using walker to cross, zooms off, never realized what happened, is what a witness is saying.
He realized it.
But you're
I'm
saying
not buying
he
it.
took a little look.
He took a look. They saw it on the camera, so
it's the wheel.
Is that the camera shot? Here we go.
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna make the left. Yep, he's
Really?
gonna make the left and kill her.
We'll tweet this shit.
And you see that she's
It's a
on the
big
side
story in
where
New York
he's
today.
on. Why'd she make the left and kill her?
Oh, boy. Why are they circling it?
Then he came over in her lane.
Oh, my God.
Make it bigger. What are you doing?
Pause it.
They paused it?
Huh? What happened?
Who paused it?
Pause it. Got off the big
Oh.
What happened? Yeah, they circled the lady just in case.
They
you don't-
circle it.
Just in case you don't know what's happening.
In case you don't know, which old woman with the walker is about to get hit
Yeah.
by the
Are
one
they gonna
bus.
They're going to show the whole thing?
Yeah, I hope so.
No, they stop it.
Well, why
they
would
have to.
Why?
Because she got split in half, Jimmy.
Well,
All right, and she's taking a chance. These cars are flying by.
But she's already on the other side of the double line. He shouldn't even be over there with the bus. He should be turning. Look how he turned.
And oh no, there's only a second left in the video, so you knew we weren't going to see it.
he aimed for her, I think.
It looks like that.
Was he texting? Why am I asking? Who knows? You weren't in the bus with him?
Hey, come on. He must have been texting.
Something's going to come out.
Is he sexting?
Because that was a bad turn, period.
Yeah.
If nobody's crossing, that's an awful turn.
That's a horrible turn. Cut in half, so you know the wheel went right through her.
But he was off duty, so he was just getting off, so he was ready to get back to the fucking station and turn the bus in.
Right.
So, you know.
He's taking a look at his phone. Catching up a little bit now that his shift was done.
And plus, if you kill somebody on your last 5 minutes of work,
Yeah.
you leave, right? You don't. You just got off work, a whole day of work, and now the last 2 minutes, hit some bitch getting cut in half by your bus.
That sucks.
Yeah, who needs that?
Who needs it?
They're like, oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, nerds.
I just want to go home and relax, and I got to deal with an old lady cut in half.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Got to get your shovel out.
He thought he could get away with it.
She was using a walker on top.
Yeah, the old
Living in a
gal.
homeless shelter. I mean,
Poor old gal.
Oh, God.
she didn't deserve to go out like that.
That poor old gal. She lived through all this Vietnam War and all this stuff. Crazy, tumultuous. What's the word?
Tumultuous?
Tumultuous. I was going to say, okay, tumultuous times. This big fat guy with a gut just ran her over.
And left her in the street to die.
Yes, he did. Big
If he would
fat
have stopped,
guy.
he wouldn't be in prison. If he would have stopped, he would have still killed her.
Unless he'd been drinking.
Oh.
Sometimes a hit and run is better than a DUI when it comes to that. Because you can get in trouble for hit and run, but drunk driving is a worse conviction.
When did they get him? How many hours later?
3 hours later.
So I bet you, I think Jimmy's right. Maybe
I think he may be right.
Maybe he knew, oh, fuck, I've been drinking.
He was about to get off.
Sneaking some shots or whatever.
Oh, I hope not. No, that's
yeah, because you got to think it's better to stop.
Always.
Better
Unless you're drunk.
stop.
That's the only way.
Or if you've been huffing.
Huffing? Or you got
maybe some huffing.
Riding dirty. You got the guns in the car.
Riding dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Love that song. That stupid song. What were we doing? What were we? I guess we don't need the news story, but homeless disguised to catch texting while driving. They've done all sorts of stuff to police. They set up like beach chairs and umbrellas, making believe they're just kind of hanging out, and they got the guns in neighborhoods and stuff.
I've seen them dress up as homeless people before.
The undercover
for other reasons, not
and
for
I saw them
texting.
in like you know when you see like a DT car, you know it's a detective's car because it's just shaped like a fucking Caprice or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've seen the motherfuckers in like Toyota Tercels.
Really?
And the last person you think is a cop, I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers are getting sneaky.
I don't mind this though because the texting and driving kills so many people. It's like they got to catch you doing it somehow. I don't have a problem with this. This is not some seatbelt bullshit.
Well, let me hear this.
Usual undercover sting along River Road in Bethesda.
Lane 2, Land Rover, Range Rover, left-handed ear.
He's the point man in a police crackdown targeting
I don't mind this one, to be honest with you.
the morning commute.
Yeah.
A split second, anything can happen. And if you're not paying attention at all times, you're going to have a collision. You're going to hurt someone else, or you may even hurt yourself.
Oh my God, his sign says, I am not homeless. I am a Montgomery County police officer looking for cell phone texting violators.
Hilarious.
That is a great sign.
I didn't see that. And he's holding it up.
Yep.
All you have to do is read the stupid sign.
I am not
You'll
homeless.
be all right.
I am a Montgomery County police officer.
That's great.
That's great. If you're homeless, you should actually get that sign.
Yes.
No, what pisses me off though, then you'll pass a cop car and they're texting. Everyone's texting.
No, but imagine if you crash because you're reading his sign.
Yeah. It's distraction.
Yeah.
But the NYPD, they're texting all the time.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you get to a light, you turn to your side. There's a car there, and they're doing exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, I always say, why doesn't somebody check the fuzz? So I refer to the cops.
Yeah.
Call them the fuzz. People like that.
Yeah, that's new.
All right,
I never heard that before.
Oh, I have.
Okay.
I want to know. I want to see more of this now that I've seen the sign.
Ryan Robinson's holding warns drivers he's not homeless, but looking for people texting or holding their cell phones behind the wheel.
Everybody texts. Trust me, everybody texts.
Among the
The guy
nearly
whose house is missing.
Yeah.
Same dude.
60 people pulled over and ticketed this morning.
Good.
He said I hold my phone on my hand while I was driving. I didn't hold the phone. The phone was here. I was talking. I didn't hold the phone.
I'm Officer
I don't hold
Federico.
a phone.
Oh, he's saying the phone was down. He was talking on speaker.
I don't hold a phone.
Yeah, but he also said that there was windows broken. It's the same guy in every story.
I knew he was going to say that.
I hold a phone.
I don't hold a phone.
I don't hold a phone. No one. The problem is no one knew what you were saying. You don't hold a phone.
I don't like the guy saying we all text.
A lot of people do.
True.
I'm not texting. I'm sending cock
99%.
pictures.
No, I tapped out when I got rid of my BlackBerry. And I couldn't feel the letters anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I tapped out.
I
had a light
dangerous.
though or something, of course.
Those commercials
But
scare
not-
the shit out of me.
I don't text and drive anymore because I can't, because I used to be able to get some things done because I knew where some of
I
the
still
letters
do
were.
it a little. I still do
You
it
still?
a little.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Cops don't
I
like my
write my blanket
explanation.
text.
Do you?
Oh, no hands, and I checked my
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. And I'll be in mid-traffic.
My explanations are cops like, you were texting. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was emailing. And they're like, oh, you smart aleck. Get out of here.
Oh, you.
Get out
No
of here,
law against that.
smart aleck. Push play.
Everybody texts. Trust me, everybody texts.
We know.
Among the nearly 60 people pulled over and
60.
ticketed this morning,
He said I hold my phone on my hand while I was driving. I
hold
didn't
my
hold the phone. The phone was here. I was
Walking.
talking. I didn't hold the phone.
What is
I'm
it?
Officer Federico with Montgomery County Police.
we spoke with Carrie Stouffer.
I'm not going to monkey around with all the stupid Bluetooth stuff and everything. That's just distracting.
Now go fuck. You know what? Fuck this guy.
No kidding.
You asshole. I hope you hit a pole. I'm not going to monkey around with a Bluetooth. Go fuck yourself. So you're going to run someone over because you don't know how to use a Bluetooth? I'm not going to. You don't mind monkeying around texting? What an asshole. His
What a
explanation is everybody does it, and I'm not going to monkey around with a Bluetooth.
He's going to kill somebody.
I don't care if this guy hits a pole and goes through the windshield. I just hope nobody else gets hit.
Yeah.
I
what
agree.
a cunt.
So, like everybody else we watched getting pulled over this morning, Carrie will be getting a ticket.
It's for a driver using a handheld telephone while operating a motor vehicle. It's a fine of $83.
We're seeing a lot of crashes. I mean, that's what we think is causing the majority of our rear-end collisions right now.
No shit.
And we're trying to stop it because we don't want people to get injured.
I'm going to get paralyzed because he doesn't want to monkey around with a Bluetooth. How hard is it? You connect it, you fucking fear of technology, old man.
I believe I haven't had a Bluetooth in a while, but it pretty much takes 15 seconds to set up.
To do. You open it up, you find Bluetooth, hello, and you answer it.
That's monkeying around.
I don't want to monkey around with that. I'd rather hit a child. I don't want to monkey around with pulling that ribbon off my bumper.
What an idiot.
He stinks. Carrie, what a fool.
I want to hear more Carrie. Continue.
Distracted driving is a serious issue here.
Oh, I was texting and driving. That's why I got pulled over?
The officers say they hear it all.
She's a hot girl.
I wasn't on my phone. I was reading my text.
That's what reading means. It means you're sitting there scrolling through something. So whether it's texting, Facebook, anything, you cannot be on your phone while driving.
As for this different kind of enforcement,
some people didn't appreciate the fact that they believe that I'm screwing up traffic. I'm doing my part by enforcing the law, but hopefully things will improve.
In time, caution the officers, in time. In Bethesda,
In time. It's great. They talk like the fucking demon from The Exorcist.
Yeah. You're not going to get people to stop texting and driving.
We just got to get
technology has to change.
The cars.
People are not going to stop doing this,
Tesla.
unfortunately.
The cars that drive themselves, then we can text all we want.
Yeah.
We can text all we want
That's
once
right.
the cars drive them fucking selves.
Absolutely. That in time, that's just bullshit. People will continue.
Yeah. If you can punch in a destination and your GPS drive your car there, you can do everything you want.
That would be so great.
Great.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to speed.
I mean, you can still take
You
it
won't
off and
need
then take
to.
it manually, but
You probably won't need to because everyone's going the same speed.
it'll flow better.
And all the cars will communicate with each other, and traffic will probably be almost or much less.
Yeah. You saw that?
I've never seen this before. The Tesla autopilot saves the day. We tweet out all this shit, by the way. We're video heavy today, so just
that's the
follow us on
autopilot.
Twitter and we'll tweet out all these videos.
Holy shit.
What a fucking dick. Like, literally, I wish that was a dump truck and it would have hit that car.
What is, I'm going to sound stupid, but what is the Tesla autopilot? So you're still driving the car, but it has this feature that also pays attention a little bit for you?
Yeah.
No, I think you're not driving the car at all. Your hands off the wheel.
Yeah, it like completely drives the
It
car
completely
for you.
drives the car. Accelerates, turns,
It's
switch
not
lanes.
there. It's not there yet. I mean, it's not available.
No, one is there. The one is available.
Yeah, no.
Really?
It's available.
I did not know that we got straight stage. I thought they were just still fooling around with it.
No, it's on the streets.
My Lamborghini drives itself.
It's not a Tesla.
So you could get.
I don't think you have.
They had it on
one.
the news. They had it on ABC News too. The correspondent went in there and she was still nervous. Like, I can't believe
So
I don't
you
have
could
the-
actually get one of these now.
Yeah,
where it drives itself. I didn't
Colbert
know
has
it.
one. He was talking about it the other day.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
There's a bus on Long Island that has that. They say it's a problem. They say it makes left skin correctly. Yeah,
It's Brooklyn. Yeah, that's
yes, an autopilot / street paver.
Software update will take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's on the
Exactly.
streets, man. It's out there.
Yes, they mixed up the words avoid and aim for in the software.
Ron in Baltimore.
Oh, shit.
Hey, guys. Hey, I was going to say in that Bethesda thing, I actually, just recently stopped working, but I used to work down there, and it's just a lot of wealthy people down there, and they are causing a ton of accidents. It's like Range Rover hitting Mercedes, Lexus hitting Audi, and it's just through the roof with insurance claims.
You think the rich people are the only ones texting and driving?
No,
he's in that county.
Just in that area. Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying I think that's
So
why
fuck those people fucking up their real nice Land Rovers.
Yeah, you rich bastards.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah, you got city hands, Mr. Hooper, from counting money and texting.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's just a lot of rich people hitting each other, and I think the insurance companies, with the policies, and the police are just targeting it now.
Dude, texting and driving is a fucking huge issue.
Once he's
Every once in a while, you would see someone drunk driving, But now you just see so many people just
weaving out their lanes,
weaving in and out,
slowly dipping out the lane
every
It's
time.
Like,
and then you're sitting there going, a texter guaranteed, and then you get past them, and sure enough, they're fucking texting away.
It's always a texter or
I didn't know
woman.
The Tesla Autopilot was actually something you could buy now.
Oh yes, it's
I didn't know we
already
got to that stage.
It's in and it works, and it's doing like 65 miles an hour on the highway,
right?
And switching lanes by itself.
Yes, Travis.
The thing with their cars is that it's all software updates. So,
Right.
like, you
So your car, you could put 3 years ago, and it can do it now because it just shoots out from the satellite to your car and upgrades your car.
Unless
to
it's
drive
a
itself.
physical thing they have to put in.
No, they pushed the update last week where it
works on all the
itself.
cars.
Yeah.
And can you drive it? You obviously could drive it too, right?
Oh yeah.
So you grab the wheel whenever you want.
Right.
Okay.
And
Got
override it.
Got it. Wow, that's pretty cool.
They were doing like 70 miles an hour on a highway, and the dude didn't have his hands on the fucking steering wheel.
Well, maybe he might have
Reading
been
the book.
he might have been steering with his knees.
With his
let's just not be too optimistic. I mean, we don't know what he was doing under there.
I mean, that's the only way out because we backed ourselves into a corner with all these cell phones.
Yes,
People
we
are
did.
never going to stop using them. I don't care what you're doing. Flying planes, driving a car.
Driving a forklift.
No matter.
Guy who just wants to be a part of the conversation. I'm throwing in a four-wheeled object. Guy on a bike. Guy on a skateboard.
These cars keep you in your lane too.
Yeah.
My new car, if I go off out of the lane,
It
it just the whole left side. Let's say I'm off to the left, the whole left side of my seat just shakes.
That's what
violently.
Katharine Hepburn's car would do. She had Parkinson's.
But the problem is, you could turn that feature off. I think they should make the cars
mandatory
because it does make you go, oh, I don't want that anymore. So you get back in your lane.
Yeah.
It's so weird how they know where all the fucking lanes are, though. Even on these tiny little country roads. If you're over the yellow.
So is that the GPS doing it, or is it something on the car doing that?
I don't fucking know.
Like
but it's
infrared?
accurate as all hell.
It's accurate
I'll
as
tell
shit.
you. It's extremely accurate.
I don't know how they do it.
I do.
I'm sure it has to
Honestly,
do with, like, cameras and sensors. And,
Yeah.
It's sensors, but no, you're right. There's a little camera under the headlight, and it takes Polaroids. And what it does is it sends them to a copy to a man in the lab. And he looks at the Polaroid and he cross-checks it with a map. And he says, I think this is a lane and that's a car coming.
And they send it back to
And
you.
he presses a button that says you should steer away.
Are these all paper maps?
Yeah.
So he's got to find the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's about a 45 to 50-minute process.
It sends it to the Explorer Club on 57th Street, and they just pull out an old map of the world.
Yeah, so far there's been 0 lives saved. 1,700 accidents.
1,700?
Yeah, the Polaroid technology they're saying is a little outdated.
And how long have you been doing it?
I mean, for years.
So 1,700 over a couple of years isn't that bad.
Yeah, but 0 lives saved.
That's
0.
That's not a good stat.
That's what people have been saying, and he's defending it, saying, well, it could be 1,800. I wasn't here.
Corey in Virginia. Go ahead, Corey.
Yes, that's how you executive produce.
Hey, Volvo has a technology where the car is supposed to automatically stop for pedestrians. And there's a video of, I guess, a couple of sales guys or some guys presenting this to a group. And the guy standing in front of the car is so confident that this thing is going to stop that he keeps his hands in his pockets. And the Volvo promptly runs smack into him at his knees. And he goes face first into the hood. So you gotta look it up and watch it.
Come on, where's this?
Please show me
It's
this.
probably under Volvo's automatic stop fail.
Oh, we got to find this.
There's a couple of them, but
We just saw the one where it goes, everyone's checking out this new technology, and
this
and
is
the
the
Volvo
one.
slams into the back of a truck. Here it is. Okay.
This is the one. Guy's hands in the pocket.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
Stay in the line. All right, they're backing up the Volvo.
Sí, aquí es mejor.
All right, setting it up. Volvo's about to start driving toward the sales guy.
Oh, that's
Here it
beautiful.
goes. It's going pretty fast, too.
Oh! Holy shit.
Oh, wow, they were so confident that car got up to speed fast.
He smashed his fronts on that fucking
Oh, my
hood.
God. Right in his balls. Oh, my God.
That was great.
That's wonderful. Do that again.
Oh. There's a half second before it where he begins pushing his ass back, like, uh-oh.
Car's not going to stop.
Good. Good for him.
Oh, One more time.
Oh, my God.
And play it out. I want to see what happens after this.
It hit both guys.
The guy behind him's all right. He was trying to make the video of it. Behind the sales guy. Where's the guy? Show the guy.
This guy's a lousy filmer.
Yeah, you got to show the guy. Oh, the sales guy's so confident. I'm gonna sell 1 million of these cars after this video goes viral.
Who is he showing it to?
Oh, that was so great.
We tweeted that one out. Go check it out.
That's awesome.
Yes, that is really funny.
I wonder if the guy's legs broke.
It doesn't look good.
He buckled over.
Right in the knees, really.
Yeah, hyperextended. Fucking.
The knees. And then the hood nails his balls.
And his face slams
and then
on
his
the
face
top.
gets slammed on the top of the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets fucked up in 3 places.
That's what you
knees, balls, and nose.
That's what you get, though, for hands in your pockets.
He needs a knees, balls, and nose doctor.
Yeah. That'd be a fucking, a knees, balls, a KBT. That's a KBT, a knee ball, and, KBN. God damn it.
Yeah.
I had the wrong body part. Happened many times in my life.
Why don't we take a quick break? We got Sherrod Small doing Race Wars tonight on this fine channel with his buddy and our buddy, Kurt Metzger. You got Gilbert Gottfried tonight and Lisa Ann.
Yes.
Again, I forgot her last
Porn
name.
star. Yeah, those titties confuse
man.
you.
I'm sorry to Lisa Ann,
tits.
who's very excited to be on the show tonight, I noticed.
Yeah, she's great, though. She's going to be a great guest.
That's great.
She's
7
good
o'clock
people.
tonight on this channel, and then after that will be Sam Roberts. So a lot of live programming still to go today. And I think Jimmy does his advice show today, right, Jimmy?
Yes,
Jim.
I do.
So a lot of live programming still to go. And then Jimmy's going to be in North Carolina starting tomorrow night.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, we're back.
Is it?
Sherrod Small in studio doing Race Wars tonight at 7 o'clock. Don't forget.
Oh, yes.
Show has a nice little buzz for this channel.
Oh, yes.
I got an update on that Volvo video we played just before the break, and you can see it for yourself if you follow us on Twitter. Opie and Jimmy on Twitter.
The run over?
A lot of videos today, so I apologize for that, but you can see the videos we watch if you just follow us on Twitter. You can pretty much watch them as we do.
Watch that dude get ran over with his hands in his pocket.
We should do that, actually. We should tweet out the videos just before we start talking about them. So there's an update on the Volvo guy, Jimmy, as Jimmy comes back in. After the video went viral, Volvo spokesman Johan Larson told Fusion the people in the video did not pay for the car's pedestrian detection functionality, which is sold separately for about $3,000 and is intended for slow or stop-and-go driving. So these guys fucked up.
They didn't even have it.
They didn't have the proper package in the car. But even if the car had the feature, Larson said the remote drive would have messed with it anyway by actively accelerating the car, thereby overriding its auto brake ability. The 2 men were mowed by the car, were bruised, but are okay.
Oh, wow. So the car sexually assaulted them. Because mode is spelled M-O-E-D.
Ooh.
Mode.
See, mode. Or homoed. That was a high school sophomore joke.
That is good.
That was a terrible joke.
I like it.
Thank you very much for your support.
Oh, I love
terrible
you,
joke.
We got Wheeler Walker Jr. on the line. Wheeler Walker Jr.
Hey, buddy.
Calling from L.A., Wheeler?
No, I'm calling from Nashville, man.
You're calling from Nashville?
Okay. I love Nashville.
You know Sherrod Small?
Sherrod, Jim Norton.
And of
Opie,
course,
how
Jim
you guys
Norton.
doing?
Hey, buddy.
You're good.
I think we've had you on the show before, Wheeler.
I don't think you have, but I mean, I drink a lot, so maybe I forgot about it, but who knows?
How far are you from Printer's Alley down there in Nashville?
Just a couple miles. I mean, I don't really leave my house, so it's hard for me to, gauge what I'm doing. I just sit around and play country music and jack off. I love that Volvo video, by the way.
Yeah. Do you even know where Printer's Alley is or what it is?
He has to.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. What is it?
Printer's Alley.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like the publishing houses?
No, in Nashville. Printer's Alley.
I don't know. I've done gigs down there. I don't know what
It's like a whole strip where all the bars and the live music is right there in Printer's Alley.
Yeah, on Broadway. Yeah. No,
now you know.
I'm in East Nashville.
Oh, East Nashville?
Yeah.
What happens in East Nashville?
Bunch of fucking broke assholes like me sitting around.
Well, I was down there doing a gig, and I went out for a while, and it was fun. You know, I don't drink, but I just kind of went downtown to look around. I went to the Johnny Cash Museum.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
That shit's badass. Yeah, man. That Johnny Cash Museum is pretty cool.
I didn't buy anything, though. I just bought, I bought shirts, but I didn't go through the museum.
I smoked pot with fake Willie Nelson. There's a fake Willie Nelson who hangs out down there in Prentice Alley. He was great.
I gotta meet that guy. I don't know him.
They call him fake Willie.
And the Johnny Cash Museum is it's not the one from the video, obviously. They redid the whole fucking thing.
You know what? I didn't even think of that, but it might be.
Because you didn't walk through it?
No, I probably should have, but we were busy. I think I had to shit. It was like one of those things in the afternoon. I had to take a dump, so I'm like, let me just buy 2 Johnny Cash shirts and then stiff leg to an Uber.
Hey man, I took a shit in that Johnny Cash Museum too. It's a nice shitter.
I'm sure it is a delightful bathroom.
I think you got to walk through the museum if you're that close, though. There's the store you went in, but not the actual museum.
Yeah, you have to go in there. Look at that place.
God, I would love to walk around the Johnny Cash Museum.
The Country Music Hall of Fame. You go to that?
What's that?
Country Music Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. It actually has real country music, so it's pretty fucking cool.
I went by the Grand Ole Opry. That was nice.
Yeah, how is that place?
It looks like a museum.
It's a bunch of shitty. They don't play the good shit anymore there, man.
I honestly don't know anything about country music, so I'm
you like the old stuff, though, right? You know, Johnny Cash, Willie, and all. You know.
Yeah, like, you know, I watched Coal Miner's Daughter again recently. God damn it. I literally went on YouTube and watched that stupid song Coal Miner's Daughter, like 8 different versions of it by Loretta Lynn.
Really?
Yes, I'm a really lonely man. This is what I do when I'm not in a relationship and I'm not paying for prostitutes. I watch fucking ancient ladies singing fucking country western songs alone.
That is different.
That's a killer song, though. I mean, if you're lonely, country music, you know, is good shit, I think.
It is. It kind of makes you feel like you're not the only one. Country music is great for depression, but it adds to it. It doesn't.
How's it great, but adds to it?
But I'm saying, it doesn't.
It's fun to be sad
And by the way, fun fact, her and Crystal Gayle are sisters.
Yeah, Crystal used to have, listen to this, Crystal Gayle used to have a store off, not far from me. It was called Crystals, and she sold crystal. And it fucking went out of business because, you know, you drive by a store called Crystals. You don't know what the fuck it, or if it's Crystal. It should be called Crystals or something, you know? She sold Crystal, but you didn't know what the fuck it was, you know?
Well, she probably thought word of mouth and the fact that her name was on it, she would,
Yeah, some fucking business manager's like, you know, your name's Crystal, you should sell crystals.
Oh, what a dumb idea.
Yeah, it went out of business so fucking fast.
How old is she now?
Crystal Gayle.
She's
up there.
She was looking good in those pictures right there.
She's pretty good for, I mean, how old is she? She's
64.
Yeah, okay.
1951.
Oof. Yeah.
What'd you guys say, 64?
Yeah, it's a little above my range by about 40 years.
I would think older than that, so she probably looks good.
And Loretta Lynn is next to her, looking like the crypt keeper. But then again, she's just old. You're right. That's just a fucking dick thing to say about an old lady.
They look good. That's 60-year-old women.
Yeah, but they're pulling their faces back all tight and shit.
Well, I'm going to do that anyway.
Lynn's awesome, though. You listen to her.
You saying she's awesome or awful?
She's awesome. No, I love her.
Yeah, she's a delight. What is the name? What are you promoting? You have a song which is actually really huge on Outlaw Country.
Yeah, there's 2 stations playing it. Outlaw Country and you, if the interview goes well. And
we're thinking about playing it. We'll see.
Yeah,
I like that Outlaw Country. I haven't listened in a while, but I was on a kick for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
not too bad.
They play cool shit. You know, my problem is, like they got the CMAs tonight.
Right.
And country music now it's just dog shit, man. It's like
not all of it.
Isn't Hank Williams the third on Outlaw Country?
Yeah. That shit's good.
He's fucking pumped up the country music a little bit, making it a little different.
I actually like Hank Jr. too, but I mean now I just don't like the poppy stuff, you know.
Right. It's the same thing happened to country that happened to hip hop.
What's that?
That there's too wishy-washy and too commercial, and not the soul is getting sucked out of it. But, you know, the pendulum swings both ways.
Thank God. That means rock and roll's coming back finally.
Whoa.
You had your fucking time.
It's still black music, Opie.
But no, I'm with you, man. See, I love rock and roll, but I just want to do like a because I've been kicking around Nashville forever, so I want to do a back to basics, you know, rock record, but also put it out myself so I can not censor it and keep all the fucks and shits and tits and dicks and cocks in there. So it's a
like
real dirty, it's a real dirty country record, but it's legit country. It's just they can't play it, you know, the song you're going to play, I mean, you'll hear while you can't play it, but it's real pretty, I think.
What's the name of it?
It's called "Fuck You, Bitch."
It's lovely. Sounds lovely.
It sounds like a love song.
That's
My
awesome.
God.
It's a little too sappy for my taste. But I mean,
Didn't I trademark that?
No, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be surprised when you hear it. It's like it's moving.
Oh, I've heard it. It's a great song. I like the song.
You've heard it,
thanks
of
so
course.
much.
Know
Yeah,
everything,
no, it's
Opie.
Huh?
People think
It's a great song. Fuck you, bitch.
You've heard "Fuck You, Bitch."
I've heard it. I've said it.
Really?
Yeah. It's
What's
a good
your
song.
What's your story, Wheeler?
Well, I moved out to Nashville like a little after 2000. I have gotten. I mean, it sounds made up, but I've had 3 different major label deals. All fucking went to shit. Just because I have trouble getting along with the man. So this last like a year ago, I got together with this producer, and we, I was sick of getting out of these fucking shitty major label, deals, which they would half the shit they wouldn't even release. Like you can't even say "goddamn" on a fucking country record. It's
Speak to Puff Daddy, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Puffy take care of you.
Yeah, well, I listen. I fucking called everybody. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just pay for it myself." So we got this album coming out February, and the single there's a 3-song EP. It just came out. The "Fuck You Bitch" single, and with 2 other songs, and we're trying to get some people to listen. It's out really on Outlaw right now. And it's "Fuck You Bitch" and "Beerweed Cooches" and a song called "Better Off Beaten Off," which is kind of my credo.
You're not going to get radio airplay. Do you have a clean version of "Fuck You, Bitch"?
But it's like gangster rap, though. The gangster rap was the same way, and then it took over all rap.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, I hope this is how it goes for me because they told me my people are fucking idiots, but they told me to make a clean version of "Fuck You, Bitch," and I've just been, like I said, banging my head against the wall in Nashville so long. I'm just like, fuck it. If you want to play "Fuck You, Bitch," basically, you guys, not you guys, but radio, edit yourself. They ain't going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's real
wait. CeeLo Green? He cleaned that shit up.
Oh, yeah, the "Fuck You."
The "Fuck You" song.
Forget You, yeah.
He turned into "Forget You," and it was massive. Both ways it was massive. You're not thinking properly, Wheeler.
But that's not as conservative as country music radio, though. I mean,
yeah, they are really, because it's like the church and all that is all tied up into country music stations.
Totally, man. So like, I knew a buddy of mine's a singer. He said "goddamn" once live on TV, and he had to apologize for saying "goddamn." And
was it Carlin?
No. I'm talking about country singer.
I know.
This fucking guy. And
how you doing?
Said "goddamn," and I mean, I got clits and shit on my record, so it's like you may as well just give up, and just fucking,
Right.
I think there's a market there for it, though, for a blue country singer.
Sure.
Well, just getting back. It's just back to basics. It's just like if Hank Sr. came out now, he wouldn't censor himself. I don't think. So I think you're right. Maybe gangsta country is what I should call it.
Maybe.
I bet you people have more of a problem with "bitch" than "fuck you."
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not saying women are bitches. It's just the girl who dumped me was a. I mean, I'm an asshole, but she was at the time she was a bitch.
No, I met her. She's a total bitch. I met who you talking about.
Yeah,
she's a cunt.
Sherrod knows. She's a fucking cunt, man.
Who you talking about? Renee? Yeah, I met her. She's a cunt. Don't worry. You right.
You know this Wheeler, do you?
Yeah.
I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
I think we all know who Wheeler is.
He wrote the second verse.
Yeah.
But you know what? It falls on the artist, too. I don't care what the music is. You got to put your own music out there. Just like NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, all the NWA songs that played on the radio was the worst songs, like "Express Yourself." That nobody went to hear. We went to hear "Fuck the Police" and "Straight Outta Compton." They never played that on the radio.
Right.
Man, that's a good comparison. It's like I finally felt good after I put that, made my record and paid for it myself. It was the first time.
That's what you got to do.
I was like, man, I feel good about it now. Instead of, my old label, they had a fucking click track, and they were like making sure the songs were at the right tempos and shit. I just walked out of the studio.
Oh, Jesus.
And now it's just like I can do what I want. I can say what I want. And I think you're right. I think it's getting back to early days like NWA and that kind of shit, which is dirty language in country music, but it's the shit I love.
There's a lot more than that, yeah.
Right. All right, Wheeler, we got to get out of here, so let's play this damn song for you.
Yeah, fucking play it.
The truck driver's going to love this song. If you're a truck driver and you don't know this song, you're going to love this fucking song.
I have not heard it. It's WheelerWalkerJr.com, Wheeler, WalkerJr.com, and the song's out on iTunes and Amazon, and it's at Wheeler Walker Jr. on the Twitter. You got a little EP, and one of the songs is called "Fuck You, Bitch."
It's catchy.
Right, Wheeler?
That's nice language.
You got all that shit right. I wasn't really paying attention. I can't spell the shit that fast, but it sounds fucking great to me.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon, and we're going to play the song now.
Oh, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks again.
Goodbye, mister. All right, Wheeler.
Take it easy, good buddy.
Play it.
You heard me, Jimmy? I said I'd take it easy.
I did. I heard that, and I kind of blocked it out, but you repeated it, and it sunk in.
When I was down home.
Yeah, let's play the song. I want to check it out now.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's a good looking girl.
Packed up your stuff. It's really over. Said you've had enough. There's one thing I'd like to say before you leave. Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart. Fuck your friends, tearing us apart.
Huh?
Fuck your dog. Hope he never comes home. Fuck you, bitch. Hope you wind up alone.
That's the second fuck your dog that we got on the show today.
Now you're gone, and I'm by myself, jerking off to pictures on myself. But before I swipe on your face, I just scream, hey, fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart. Fuck your friends.
She is fine.
Tearing us
That's a good looking woman.
Fuck your dog.
Hates her.
Hope he never comes home. Fuck you, bitch.
The dog running? Great.
Hope you wind up
alone. Oh, girl. You know you broke my heart. I voiced the men in it.
The talking part now?
You know what you put me through, girl. And I can't take it. I'm voting for Trump in the election. You know that already.
word is out. Found someone new. Well, I hope he does it for you.
He's up there spying on her with the long lens camera. Ah, so great.
Call me up.
What a psycho.
Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart.
Oh, girl.
Fuck your friends.
Take your time.
Tearing us apart.
Fuck your dog.
Fuck your dog. Hope he never comes home.
Rough, nigga. Rough.
Fuck you, bitch. Hope you wind up alone. Fuck you, bitch.
You should come out to this in Charlotte.
Yeah, my new walk-on song,
Wheeler Walker Jr. Fuck you, bitch. There you go.
Shout out to all the bitches. You know who you are. Fuck you, bitch.
Well, I think that's it for us, man. Let's get out of here.
That's it?
Jimmy's going to be in North Carolina starting tomorrow night.
Yes.
And also doing the advice show today.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock on this fine channel.
Nice.
And then Sherrod takes it away at 7.
That's right.
With Kurt Metzger for Race Wars.
With Gilbert Gottfried and then Lisa Ann. And we got you coming on in 2 weeks with Brooke Baldwin from CNN on Race Wars.
I like the Brooke Baldwin.
Huh?
And her clown makeup.
Come on now, Opie. Be nice.
She's a beautiful woman, but
She's
they put too much makeup on her every day.
They do cake it on sometimes on these news programs, but you got to see it as a civilian. She's
Which one is
just regular.
Brooke Baldwin?
She does the like 12 to 2 or something.
Yeah, she's
on.
She married lady?
No, single. New to the city. Just been here for about a year or so.
May I take you out and show you around?
Yeah.
Moved to New York from good old Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Hot Atlanta.
She's trying to learn the city.
Yeah, she's getting the hang of it.
She knows Sherrod a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit. She's from Atlanta. I understand.
Whoa. What does that mean, Jimmy?
You're very popular in the South.
No, you're right. Dr. King wanted it that way.
7 o'clock tonight for Race Wars.
Yes, sir.
Gilbert Gottfried and Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann porn star.
Fuck you, bitch. Now stuck in my fucking head.
Bitch.
You got to play it at some point in Charlotte. It's the demographic down there.
It certainly is.
You're not playing it.
All right. Let's go home now.
Love you guys.
Thanks, Sherrod. 2 days in a row. I appreciate it.
We're all we got.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you for loving us.
Bye-bye.